That is true, dude. You know what you're doing right
Is
there?
it cool
Yeah.
if
You're
I just
jabbing a
kick you out
lightsaber
really
in an
quick?
arm that's
That would
already
be
been
the
cut off.
fastest.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
digging
All right.
in wood.
Josh.
I totally understand.
You're a saber hole diddler, you know that.
Wait,
You're a
what?
saber hole diddler.
What? Why is that a thing?
Hey.
It was the only place to do
There you
it.
go.
Look, he stabbed his
Take that, Bugs.
activated lightsaber into an open wound that someone had just suffered.
It was the only spot
He's
that wasn't
cauterizing.
All right.
No.
Who's got the consular
It
book?
was
technically
Consular
I was
book
covered.
over there?
Which one?
Disciples of Harmony? I think that's it right there on the top.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's
No,
next
next
to
power.
It's
Okay.
underneath that then.
Yes.
No, that's Seven Spirits.
Yep, disciple. Gotcha.
Okay, that's what I need. If you'll pass me that one, please. No, I need you to pick it up.
I can't get a grip.
I got it.
I can't check it.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Shay. Elsa, Abby,
Yes.
please put that on the floor.
Yes.
Right. So a little bit of context. Josh decided that it would be a good idea to.
If I can get everyone in their seats so we can do a mic check.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I came with you to help you out, George.
Hmm?
I said I came with you to help you out, remember?
No, I know. But look, a little bit of context. Josh decided it would be a good idea to, even after I had severed someone's arm and he was wearing cortosis woven armor, to stab him through the open armhole with a lightsaber, where because of the armor there was no chance of it escaping.
Was effective.
I'm an opportunist.
I mean, yeah.
That was some pretty dark side shit.
I wasn't dark side. This was war, man.
It's pragmatic.
Survival.
Yeah, so said Revan.
I have
No,
skills.
he didn't.
I have
That's not what Revan said. Revan said, I will kill an entire planet.
We're going to do an audio check real quick.
Yes.
One at a time. Can I have you all talk at your normal speaking volume?
Yes. It was war, man. I saw an opportunity and I took it. There is no light side, dark side when it comes to defending yourself on a battlefield. And we were clearly defending ourselves on a battlefield.
We were absolutely in a fight for our life. What? 4 Jedi Padawan against 16 Mandalorian
Mandalorians, yeah.
Special Forces troops?
I
Are
completely-
you whining?
I completely understand that, but
Then
there
don't
is
try.
a...
Dude, don't
No,
try
no,
to
no.
manipulate.
Stop. You had your chance, all right? Look, there is a difference between doing what's right and then going that extra dark side path to be vicious and torturous and
I didn't
all
touch
that.
Says the guy that chooses to use a vibro spear because it's more vicious than a saber.
You know what? Pot me kettle. Hey,
He's
kettle.
just
I'm pot.
saying.
Abby,
Oh.
hi.
Hello.
Tell us what's your character's name.
Mishra.
I'm sorry?
Mishra. Mishra.
Mishra.
Sure. Why not?
Mishra.
I'm sorry that went down the wrong hole.
Yep. She's a Mandalorian human.
Mandalorian.
She is the coolest person in the whole world.
On this world.
All worlds.
The world of Cathar.
World of everything.
I don't know if Ed and Rand is still alive.
Alright,
Just saying.
so how did Mishra get here?
She's she's a Mandalorian, and she thinks that the way that the Mandalorians are doing this, hurting everybody and then shooting fish in a barrel essentially, is not the real Mandalorian way. She's disgusted with her people and has decided that, you know what, fine, they want to do that, then I'm not gonna hang with them anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to be...
Spectre.
Whoa.
She's going to go follow the true path of honor, even if it means not being with the Mandalorians anymore. Because
Is her-
she'll be more
Wow.
Mandalorian than they are anyway.
That is hardcore.
Is
I
her
like
code
that.
designation TR8R?
No, that's not nice.
Yeah.
What'd
Just-
you say?
I know, that's
Traitor.
first order. Got it. I got you there. No, actually, what is that, what's the quote? Righteousness?
What?
Righteousness is standing for what you know is right, even when everybody else does wrong.
Sure.
It was
That's the first I've heard of it.
This is a very famous quote.
I mean,
And this is like a Martin Luther King quote. Really?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah. That totally is.
I'm not
That totally is. I wasn't asking the question. I was like, that is.
I'm not
But
arguing.
it sounded weird with the inflection of my voice right then. It wasn't right. That wasn't correct.
David, I hear a little bit of Valley Girl creeping in.
You know, I don't think you're hearing correctly. I feel like I'm saying things perfectly right and you're wrong, George.
The microphone.
Sup?
Shay.
I'm Shay. I'm playing Rafi Korin, Jedi Armorer, and, I don't know, guy that's probably just gonna... Yeah, he just takes the hits. Just take the hits.
All around,
Try not to die.
all around cool guy
Yeah, a little bit.
when he's
for
not
now.
getting shot.
Yeah.
He doesn't get
Just
shot.
a bit.
That's how cool he is.
He does get.
I get shot on occasion.
shot pretty often.
It's just, sometimes
takes an entire platoon of special
That's
forces
true.
Mandalorians
No,
to do
I'm
it.
not denying that. I'm just saying it does
Oh,
happen fairly
we're on. Hey, what's up?
Oh,
you
hi.
can see us now.
Hey.
Hey, I thought you guys could see us before, but you can see us now, which is even better.
Opa.
So hello Twitch. Welcome again to the Neighborhood Studio
yeah, I guess.
Game
I
Night.
don't-
I
no
am
idea how much
your
more you
ST
do in it.
because I
Kill
have
it.
the ST screen, so that's where I'm sitting.
ST stands for what?
Storyteller. That's storyteller.
Storyteller. I
That's
like
what
that.
ST stands for. So,
Okay.
yeah. And I guess we're gonna do introductions around the table one more time. We'll start over at my left. I don't know where it is on the screen. I don't know the screen, but
Right here.
Bottom
yeah,
screen.
okay, yeah.
We're on bottom.
I am Kieran Halcyon. I am a human Corellian, and I am here on Cathar with my master, Master Uguay, a young Padawan, who's doing his best to not end up being his last episode tonight. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well said. And I am Samar Xylem, Nautilon Arbiter, and hopefully a savior and hero of the Catharian people, and helping them to survive this genocide that the Mandalorians are throwing down right now, and it's not looking good.
And who are y'all again?
We are Padawans.
No, I mean, who are y'all?
Who
We
are
know who
Jedi
Samar-
with attitude? What are you
Big
trying to
darn
say?
heroes.
Straight into Cathar!
We know
Crazy
who,
What is your
we
real
know who
name?
Samar are. We know who Kieran is.
I think they're asking for the name of the players.
Oh! Like,
Oh.
who am I?
Yes.
Who am I?
We're not being existential here.
It just it felt like a really big question.
Yeah.
It's a really big
Who am
question.
I? Who are we?
That was
Why
big.
are
Why are we
Hi,
here?
I'm Bob Carter, one half of Neighborhood Studio, your place to come, play, explore. It's a safe, fun, creative environment for you to go from aspiring creative to working creative. And so tonight is Neighborhood Studio Game Night, which is what we're doing. It's game night. And so that's who I am. And now, George, why don't you tell everybody who you are?
I'm George. I flail around and pretend to know what I'm doing behind a microphone and a bar.
What? I feel like you know what you're doing. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, good stuff.
I'm also playing the role of Gax Kang Dracmalos, a Zabrak. I've come
Sorry,
to
can you say that
accept
again?
a Zabrak.
No, your name again?
Gax Kang Dracmalos.
Very nice.
A Zabrak, and I have come around to that way of pronouncing it. Yeah. Jedi Padawan / Executioner, and I also hope tonight is not my last night alive.
Oh, wait, how are you a Jedi and an executioner?
Right? Isn't that
It is
Yeah.
a subclass of the Seeker.
Basically, they're
Oxymoron.
hunters that
Yeah,
like
it is.
What?
I mean, think of it like this. Yes, the skills are typically used for execution work.
I mean,
We could
technically.
But
He's not walking down the dark side.
I've been trained to use it as a way to meet justice to those who deserve it.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take
Who
that.
trained you?
I'm sorry.
The traitor? What?
I.e.
What traitor?
So
What? Have you
good
proven
at
anything? Are you even there?
stuff
Stop
that
talking.
lives.
So you mean you execute them?
He kills them. Yes.
If I have to kill
He
somebody
unalives them.
If I have to kill somebody for stealing something, do I want to know he's a loving father and husband as well?
Yes.
No.
But
Because
you do
justice
want to
is
feel
blind.
like, but
No,
you do
no.
want to feel the ribs breaking when you cleanse your
I have
spirit.
never.
Because you like the way it feels when you kill things that are
I
living.
have
Because that was
never
the first.
said those
Yes.
words.
That,
That
you,
was what you
okay,
said.
cool. I'm
I-
That's why you
paraphrasing.
chose to use a vibro-sphere instead of a lightsaber.
You said you
like
get
the
excited
crunch.
when you fight living things.
I
'cause they
never
can
said
die.
it had to do with their ribs. I
It's like
never
some
said
rust
that.
We can go back to the tapes.
You know what? Chest bones never had anything to do with this, alright?
I need an adult.
I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of flesh and sinew. Never anything about ribs.
Sure.
Well, we're gonna see. I guess like how that light side, dark side stuff works out really soon tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move along. So,
I'm Abby. I'm the new person.
Hi, Abby.
it's the best. We have new
Hi,
people,
guys.
and it's so cool.
I am playing Mishra. She is a Mandalorian human who thinks that the Mandalorians are being dishonorable in their whole hurting the Cathars and then mutilating them instantaneously, giving them absolutely no chance to fight back, which is part of the whole Mandalorian thing, you know, fighting honorably. Kind of like the Vikings, you know, you're only as strong as your enemy, etc., etc., etc. So she's like, you know what? You guys aren't real Mandalorians. I'm a real Mandalorian. Screw you. I'm going to go do Mandalorian things, which is not this.
Like, I agree, but at the same time, I don't think Vikings ever had basilisk war droids and orbital cannons.
Only because they had not come up with the
They hadn't made them
technology
yet.
Yeah.
They were going to. That was like next on the docket. It was like ship, then Basilisk 4 droid, then the cannons.
I'm not a history expert, so I'll
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I've got
They also didn't really have horns on their helmets, but that's neither here nor
yeah,
there.
well.
So,
But I'm
they
pretty
did
sure
have the
if a Viking
dragons
had,
on the
access,
ships.
had access to
But to say, if they could have, they would
totally
have.
No, they wouldn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but they wouldn't call it a basilisk. They call it something with a lot of vowels and confusing to pronounce.
No,
Even Rivera
without
couldn't.
a lot of vowels. There would not have been many fish getting
A lot of, yeah. Consonants galore.
Yes, kind of like the Welsh.
Sounds complicated. I'm Shay.
segue. I like what you did there. You just sort of wrote it right into your introduction.
My name is Shay. I will be playing Rafi Korin, Jedi Guardian and Armorer. I stand fast to protect those that are unable to protect themselves.
Hey.
And I very well may also be dying at some point within the next game or so.
There's gonna be so much dying.
So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
No, you got really good plot armor.
I also have a plan.
He's
You
got
love
a
it when a
plan.
plan comes together.
Yeah, it's gonna be super good. And yeah, for all you guys on the stream that are out there, my name's David Hadd. Again, I think I said that at the very beginning, but yes, welcome. I guess we'll go into just a quick recap of some of the events that have gone on, and if I get these incorrect, please let me know. Previously, everyone's masters had landed on the planet of Cathar, and our Padawans were engaged in a very, very dangerous diplomacy game where they had to rescue two star-crossed lovers. In their attempt to rescue those two star-crossed lovers, the planet came under fire from the Mandalorians. One of the arms of the Mandalorians' war force had come to Cathar, and it had begun destroying the cities on the planet. After the Padawans had recovered the two star-crossed lovers, they were making their way back to the stronghold where the Cathars were. That place had been devastated, and they found out that their masters had made their way to an ancient stronghold called Huron Siege, where 400 Cathar, of the population of the entire planet as far as they know, are holed up and waiting to escape this place, the devastation of their homeworld. So we're actually not going to pick up planet side. We're going to pick up in the dark of space.
Unexpected plot twist.
Whoa, what a twist.
Yes.
So the sun of Cathar is blotted out for a moment by the Kandosi dreadnought that moves into view. The giant black ship, angular and predatory, makes its way towards the planet Cathar. On board the ship, the Field Marshal Cassus Fett gives orders to the rally masters, who then disseminate orders to the other Neo-Crusaders. And on this ship, there's someone who's been paying attention to the events that have unfolded on the planet for some time. Mishra,
Yes.
you are looking over playback of the things that have been going on planetside. You look up at what looks like a giant tree fortress, and as you look at that giant tree fortress, you see a bright white light cast from one of the orbital ships, like a bolt of lightning, splitting the tree and sending black shards into the space surrounding, while helpless run into the savannah around the city and are gunned down.
Disgusting.
You hear a knock on your station, and you see Javis Gettle, one of the other rally masters, called you. Hail, Mishra. We're ready to move planetside. So, what is it?
Is this truly the Mandalorian way? Attacking from space to the little bugs on the planet?
The other rally master, Javis, makes his way, and he stands this far away from him. Are you questioning the orders of Cassus Fett?
Yes. This is not the Mandalorian way. This is not how we fight. If they are not able to fight back, then it is not a fight.
You could be killed as a traitor for saying those words to me.
At least I would die honorably.
Well,
Make your way to your fighter.
Yes, sir.
You either rain fire from the sky on that stronghold, or we can always see you out an airlock. That's a very short walk, after all.
Understood, sir.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna get in my fighter.
You make your way down away from your station towards your Devab Starfighter. You're wearing your suit of Mandalorian armor. It's red in the fashion of the Rally Masters. The Neo Crusaders of the Mandalorians have adopted similar stylings of armor so that they would have a uniform appearance. The field commander Cassis Fett wears golden Mandalorian armor. All of the Rally Masters, like you and the other higher ranking Mandalorians, wear red colored armor, and all of the Mandalorians that are underneath your command wear blue blue Mandalorian armor. So you make your way towards the ship, and you can see the Mandalorians. They stand and they salute you in deference as you move towards your Devab Starfighter. How many fights have you been in this fighter?
A lot.
What does the outside look like when you see it?
It's
in your
pretty freaking scarred.
Okay.
It's seen good fights. Honorable fights. Fights against other starfighters and ships and dreadnoughts. Not against people.
All right. You climb up into the small hatch of the ship, and you sit in the cockpit. A small astromech sort of bleats behind you. I guess a RF-38.
Okay.
And you hear over your helmet, Mishra, your ship has been cleared with this next volley of vessels.
Understood.
All right. You so what do you do?
Prep my ship. I'm gonna go out.
Okay.
I might not necessarily do more than that, but I'm gonna go out.
It's like,
All right.
hey.
You know?
Bang, bang, ba bang, bang, bang.
Better to go out in the starfighter than to go out in an airlock.
Yeah.
My
Oh, she would be like, forget this. I'm going out
do
there.
ships that small have a cloaking device?
They unfortunately do not. They're real mobile though. You.
Can I put in a request?
Yeah.
I heard a roll Destiny die.
Oh yeah, you roll a Destiny die.
I think
Actually, all of us.
should.
You guys actually don't need to roll Destiny die because we're at
Yeah, I know.
My
we're
computer.
at 6 bad Destiny dice.
I know.
If you guys could pass me the dice really quick.
Yeah,
I mean,
Actually, not that dice. The die containers. The other one? I was wrong. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I need
Alright,
the
so
one
yeah.
with the Destiny counters. I apologize. I'm really sorry. You were more correct than I was.
One of the old Alienwares.
Brought to you by Alienware.
That's right.
$2,000 to spend on a computer? Go for it.
That's right.
like it works the first
Back
time.
when Dell had only just purchased them, so,
But
so they hadn't sold out yet.
so Abby, would you like to roll me a force die? Or roll one of
That's
those?
that white die right there.
This white one?
Yeah,
Yes.
roll it.
Conveniently plays.
I thought it was
Mama needs a brand new car. Or
Damn.
one bad thing.
That's okay. That's great actually.
That's good for you.
It's
I love
potentially
I
more
love it.
force points.
I
After
thought it
their
was
dark
supposed to be every
side
session,
Yeah,
Game Master.
it's gonna be. Yeah, normally they would, but we were keeping them from last session. We're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing some stuff with these. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna be
7 dark side Destiny points for the storytelling.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's
So-
I mean, let's be honest, Mandalorians aren't necessarily a light side to begin with.
That is very true.
So,
So Mishra,
Pandarus Ordo, that's all I'm going to say.
you make your way out into the black,
yes.
and as you move into the black, your ship, your Devab Starfighter, does it have a name?
Yes, it is known as the Sleek Crusader.
Nice.
Not bad for off the top of my head.
Yeah, well done. The Sleek Crusader slides into the dark around the dreadnought. You see a rain of starfighters swoop towards the planet Cathar, and you can hear chatter across the encrypted comms on your helmet. And you receive a hailing signal.
Oh, from where?
It's coming planetside. Coming from planetside.
Interesting. I will listen to it.
Hail. My name is Gross, and I'm sending this transmission out from Huron Siege on Cathar. I'm calling to all of the warriors that can hear this. Our people are being slaughtered. We have not the tools to fight against these monsters. If you are strong, if you're brave enough, please come and fight alongside us so we can beat these monsters back into the night. I am forwarding coordinates. This message will repeat itself. I urge you to fight alongside us. And you can hear the message. A number of coordinates flip onto your screen, and you hear the RF unit behind you, like.
All I could say is, I'm not a monster, but I am strong and brave. So.
Druid's like, yeah.
Bring it! So, I think I will make my way towards those coordinates.
All right, nice. Sweet.
See how my fellow Mandalorians do against me.
What?
I
I'm super psyched.
I feel like you made this decision like in the thing. You're looking at it, you're like, nah, forget these guys. It's like, nah, this isn't gonna work.
Look, not only are we tunneling them or funneling them into this barrel, but they don't even have the capability to fight us back on a technological level.
And your manager's a douche.
I mean, that's everywhere.
That's the nature of the
You
world.
always have a douche for a manager. That's
Which just helps
galactic
make you-
rule.
yeah, right. That just makes it a little better. Yeah.
So as you slide towards the planet at Huron Siege in the bowels below the keep, on the the ocean facing loading area, Gaxkang and his master Azuris Del Mora stand near one another, and they look out. In the darkness near them, Kieran, I believe you wanted to do something?
Yeah.
Say a thing.
So, Gax King, as soon as he took his master's hand, I stepped out from the shadows and I said, "Wait, you're wrong, Master Delmore. All due respect. For what you believe, I find it hard to imagine that a Jedi Master as renowned as you, you're someone I have a whole lot of respect for. Like all the Masters, you've taught me. You've taught all the people, but you seem to believe that strength is the only thing that strength is used for is to promote more strength. Tell me, what is the point of you having all this strength if the only person who benefits from it is yourself or those that you deem worthy?"
Kieran, you must know that being down here, and his hand moves towards the top of his vibro sword at his hip, is dangerous. Listening in the dark, it's a poor habit for a Jedi. And if your master, Master Oogway, has taught you these things, well then, he has failed you. And Azuris Delmora moves towards him, and we're gonna enter into initiative. Who's going into initiative? Are you reaching for dice, George? Are you entering into initiative?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Does he pull his sword?
He is pulling his sword. Oh my
Can I
goodness.
borrow a yellow die?
Yeah, you can. You can use. Feel free to use some of these dice.
These ones?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god.
We'll sort out the way I guess like the dice end up at the end of the night.
I have so many dice.
Let me see if I have anything to add to it.
Exactly.
See some stuff.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Hey, so going and we're gonna do I guess like the initiative tracker now. Master Delmora is going on 2 successes and 3 wings currently.
I got 2 hits and an advantage.
2 hits and 1 advantage. All right, and George, what are you rolling with?
I got 4 advantages.
Okay, so Master Delmora is going first.
But I'm igniting my saber.
All right,
Ooh.
your lightsaber flashes to life as Master Delmora moves across the intervening space. He draws the blade across you, like close to your midsection, and let's see. So, do you have any defense dice? What are your defense dice looking at?
I do. Well, I'm 2 melee defense, and
Okay.
I also happen to have parry now.
Okay.
Yes.
So normally the way criticals work in the game Star Wars Force and Destiny is in order for me to actually affect you with a critical, I actually have to do a point of damage to you. Just so you know.
Did you already roll a crit?
No.
Oh,
I'm just prefacing that
In case
because
that happens.
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, if I roll hella dice and I cut Kieran in half, or I send Kieran into the future.
Yeah.
Leave his shoes smoking.
Full of Bardock
Wow.
over here.
All right. So you have 3 defensive dice, right? Like that's what I was saying.
Yes.
2 melee.
2 melee.
2 melee. All right. And are you wearing your Mandalorian armor?
I am.
So that gives you some more. And then you've got nothing else to upgrade, nothing from sense or anything like that to upgrade.
No, nothing makes sense.
All right. What?
First try.
I'm going to use some dark side points. I'm going to use a dark side.
I must have rolled that.
Okay. Well, I hit you.
Okay.
I hit you with 1 success, so that's 7 damage. How much do you soak?
Well, normally I soak 5, but I can use parry.
Would you like to use parry?
Yes.
Okay. How much do you soak? So you'd soak all of it then.
All
No,
of
no,
it, yeah.
you reduce the
Reduce
3.
the damage by 3.
Yeah, you
But I
take
take
3
3
strain,
strain too.
Okay.
and then you reduce the damage right there. So yeah, you absorb it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats.
So I'm not
like
going
the
to do
inside.
the critical that I was going to do to you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to deflect all of
Yes.
it.
You, I guess, like you draw your lightsaber, it flashes silver, and it slams against the mirrored edge of Master Delmora's blade. You feel yourself both shift in a direction, and you can feel his energy, his strength of the Force push against yours, and you can feel your hair move backwards. All right. So what are you doing now?
Are you insane? You're willing to kill one of the Padawans just because you lost an argument?
Getting snappy.
Yes, he is.
Well, I
You're
mean, his life's
past.
on
I'm in
Having-
combat. My adrenaline's up.
We are past having conversations, Kieran. And what are you doing? What do you do? Are you just going to say that, or do you want to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do you want to strike me down? Are you mad?
I'm gonna use. I'm not mad. I'm just shocked,
Wink,
All
wink,
right.
Judge Knight.
and I'm gonna use force push.
All right,
Yes,
cool. Do it.
Roll that.
So you're going to be making a discipline check against my discipline, which is it's
Roll them all at the same time.
so it's against 2 red dice and 1 purple die.
2 red dice and 1 purple.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to re-roll that red. But go ahead and roll those and that, and then re-roll the red. Okay. Nice. So that's 3 fails. So you already missed them.
Yep.
Roll that again.
That's not looking good.
Jeez. But you got 1 advantage, and then you got a dark side.
Yeah,
All right.
got 1 advantage and a dark side point.
Okay.
So what happens?
You push against that energy with your own, and it slams against Master Delmora, and you can feel him slide along the even stones of the loading area. He keeps his position, and the Mirror Lucan has a way of, I guess, like staring away from you, but you can feel that he continues to look at you. I've always thought that you were a weak and wanting student, Kieran. Whew! Okay, Gaxken, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm a little stunned that he would be attacking the other Padawan, one of the, that I've been through so much with, that I think is, if anybody, he's worthy to stay alive given what he did to the Kiltic Queen.
That's
You brought
true.
him here because you trusted him.
Yeah. So I'm a little shocked, but I'm gonna call out to him, Master. No, you know this is wrong.
Master Delmora turns his attention to you. Remain out of this, Gaxkang. And you can feel there's a surge of energy, a presence in the force down in the loading bay area, and you know that Master Iskander is down here too.
Yes.
All right. I guess.
There's force being thrown back.
What do you want to do?
Am I supposed to just stay still while you kill one of my fellow Padawans?
Gaxkang, this one is in the way of the future. We need to move forward.
And what gives you the right to decide that future?
I'm an executioner for the Jedi Order. These hands have seen blood of every sort. Zabrak, Sith, human, Trandoshan. If I say that Kieran needs to be removed, then he will be removed.
Then you are no longer of the Jedi Order, my master. You are an executioner for yourself. I will not stand idly by while you allow this one to suffer.
Gaxkang, no! You hear, like, there's an explosion from the force, from the energy given off from your master. You see boxes behind you being, like, shoved to the ground with the power, with the anger that's rising in your master. You guys will gain 2 dark side points, but 2 light side dusty points. But the area is becoming a lot more difficult to fight in as the ocean water seems to be rising, and there's a bunch of destroyed debris around you now. Yeah. And it feels like someone's making their way. Do you want to do anything, or would you just like to remain engaged in this conversation?
I'm just gonna, he's getting angrier. He's throwing boxes and stuff around. I'm just gonna, as a preparatory measure, I'm just gonna grab my spear into a defensive stance.
Okay, cool. Master Delmora moves towards Kieran. He walks and he moves his silver cortosis plated vibra blade in front of him. I will remove you, and then I will teach my student the value of honoring their master.
You will try, and you know no honor.
All right, there's so much going on right now. He shoots towards you and drives the blade at your midsection. You wanna?
Yeah, I'm gonna deflect.
All right, you're gonna like
Take more strength.
parry that.
Definitely very.
Of course. Are you kidding me? In the attack my time master.
So I roll 4 hits, but I roll 2 disadvantage, so I don't crit on you. I do 11 points of damage.
All right. So from that, I'm gonna take.
5, and then
minus 8
Yeah,
is
it's
3.
3. Yeah,
Okay, 3.
3 wounded.
Yeah.
do you have to take another 3 strain though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Whew, okay, minus. Okay, what are you doing on your turn? You feel his
Keeping him
blade.
alive.
Yeah, it is.
You feel him slam into you. He shoves his shoulder in your midsection, and then he cuts towards your face. You bring your lightsaber up, and there's a flash, silver against silver, and you can feel his blade, like the length of it, cut into one of the plates of your armor around your abdomen. As he draws it back, you can see the edge of it lined with blood, your blood, and he upends the blade and points it towards your heart. What are you doing?
He shoved me back with his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the alcove with him. How close am I to the edge?
I mean, you can if you move back, you can feel the water line on like it's sloshing against the bottoms of your feet.
Okay. In that case, I want to use the momentum. Obviously, I'm smarting from the blow. I'm just starting to feel it, but I want to use the momentum of being thrown off balance and backwards to jump back over the edge.
Okay, and just into the water.
Well, it would happen, but I'm also going to ignite the jetpack that I'm using.
Oh, that's so good! That's so good!
I still got Amanda jetpack.
That was great.
I'm honestly quiet.
That was,
All right.
That was awesome.
You move back and you.
I'm going to do that, and for my movement, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to shout out, Gax King, move back! And I'm going to do rocket dart, micro rocket dart. At the
You're just gonna shoot him with a
Yes, a missile.
Yeah. All right. Let's do
Get some.
which missile are you using?
I have the micro rocket darts that do the 8 damage breach.
Okay.
Oh, those are
that's the
anti-vehicle
anti-tank, right?
ones.
Yeah, it is the
Yes.
anti-vehicle one.
So
Woo! All right.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead and roll. You're rolling against two red dice, and he's got a lot of up close damage. I guess like things that could interfere with your ability to hit him, but not a lot of range stuff. So you're rolling against two red dice.
what do I roll?
You're
Range
rolling.
light? Range heavy?
It's range light.
Okay.
What's your range like?
It's just
3 green. Okay.
All right.
Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. And then just reroll that. Okay.
All right.
Now that's one cancel right there. And I'll roll that again.
Ah!
3 advantage though.
But it is blast.
It's not blast.
It is blast, isn't it?
Does
It does have blast.
Yeah.
Activate it.
Yeah. Of course I'm gonna activate it.
All right. How much is it? How much blast does it do?
I don't know. It just says 8 damage and breach for the micro rocket darts.
Okay. So let me double check my notes really quick to make sure that those guys actually those particular
blast?
micro rockets.
hit
I
him
think the
directly
only
out-
ones that you gave were blast for the high explosive ones that do 10 with a blast of 8.
Okay. All right. That's
No,
fair.
blast of 10 with a 10 damage. Sorry.
If I couldn't hit him with the attack, I was gonna try and at least hit him with a shotgun.
Right.
The anti-armor ones do not have the blast quality.
Okay.
So what would you like to do with your advantage?
I would like to. What can I do?
Can you increase the difficulty?
You could also get back to soak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get back a strain.
Yeah, you get some strain back.
Yeah, strain's nice.
I get 1 point straight back.
For each
Per-
advantage.
Oh.
So you can take back 3.
I guess I'll take back 3.
All right. I'm going to use one of the dark side points, one of the dark side fate points, and as the missile flies past him, you can see Master Del Mora like slide underneath the blast of the missile. It strikes one of the loaders behind you, and it catches fire. All right, cool.
Ruh-roh.
So
That's gotta get
Right.
attention.
Yeah.
So-
yes, it is.
We're up against a Jedi Master, and he's using a jetpack, which I don't think is the best idea given what the Jedi can do.
I mean, I saw a guy with the jetpack. kill
Are
some
you
Jedi.
going against your master?
Maybe.
Well, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I want to use an athletics check with my enhanced basic power to go run to try to get Master Iskender.
okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Make me an athletics check. You're rolling against two black dice because there's a
Black.
bunch of debris that was shattered in the area from the I guess like the
Now, how does it work using a force power? Because all I've done so far is commit force die.
Okay, so if you're using this to bolster your athletics test,
Yeah.
if you roll positive force points,
Yeah.
light side force points, you add those as successes or advantage as you desire on the check.
Okay. And what if I get dark side?
If you get dark side, you would have to spend one of the light side points to turn that into a point that you could utilize, and then you'd spend a strain for every force point that you want to use.
Gotcha.
I think also if you use them as a dark side point, you generate conflict.
Oh yes,
Yes.
you also do that.
I'll take the conflict.
Of course you will.
Okay,
Is it 10 per?
No, it's just one person.
You know what? It just makes more sense thematically.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm at what, 3 now?
Yeah, you're at 3 conflict.
All right, cool.
Good.
And so now what? Can I upgrade one? I can upgrade one of these. To...
It's not upgraded; it just acts as a success.
Okay, so I got 1 success so far. Jut. So I got 1 success and 4 advantage.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That's good. Yeah, you make your way, and you can see there are a bunch of like fallen debris in the space in front of you. As you rush towards them, you leap and you move across the jagged boxes, and you land on the opposite side, making your way towards the space where the Cathar are loading boxes. You can see the Cathar running away. They can see the fire, the lightsaber, I guess, exchanges, and they can smell the smoke. Master Iskander is standing. Her knuckles are white, looking in your direction, and she hasn't ignited her lightsaber yet.
Master, I need your help. Immediately.
Is it Master Delmora?
It is, and he's about to kill Kieran.
She takes her helmet and she places it on.
Oh, yeah.
Get to safety, Padawan.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Master. This is my fight just as much as it is Kieran's.
She looks at you and she grits her teeth, and you can almost hear her teeth crack. Then stay out of my way. And you don't think this is good for either one of the masters, as she begins running towards the combat.
I'm gonna follow her.
You begin following her back towards the combat. All right, she's moving. She double moves back towards the conflict. At the top of the round, Master Delmora is looking at you, floating above the water. All right, I'm going to use move to throw you into a wall. So what's your silhouette? 0, right?
1.
Oh no, it's silhouette 1. Yeah, okay.
What?
Can I,
But you get a discipline check, right? To resist?
Yeah,
Discipline check.
you make me a discipline check.
Alright.
So you're going to be rolling. Well, actually, no, you don't actually roll. I roll, and your discipline, your active discipline, gives me red dice.
I got 2. I got 2 ranks of discipline.
Wow. What's your
2.
what's your willpower? Is it just 2?
Yes, it's 2 yellow.
Cool. All right.
Oh, wow.
That's why I put my points in this week.
Yeah.
That was a good move.
That's
That
awesome.
was like very
Fucking
tactical.
Jedi Master.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
it was. That was smart.
Bob, hand me my plastic bag of nom-noms.
plastic nom nom.
No, well, some of them are kind of. They're gummy. I mean,
All right. So, he is going to be able to throw you.
Does he at least have some disadvantage?
He actually rolled a despair. So he has 1 despair.
Look up the cheat sheet. Look up the cheat sheet.
So what
See
would you
they
like
do.
to do with the despair?
See what the despair do. You want to look at the list.
Where do I see that?
It's on the cheat sheet in the thing. I got one.
Yeah, the one that I sent out to everybody. You didn't see it?
So with the despair, you can, I guess, you can change the scene narratively. Give yourselves an advantage. You could disarm him, lose the he could lose the benefits of a prior maneuver. You can. But yeah, you while you're looking at that, I'm just gonna go ahead and narrate what happens. You feel yourself seized by the energy coming off of Master Azuris Delmora. He flings you to the side, and you spin in the alcove, and you feel your body slam against a bunch of stones. Go ahead, and you're gonna take 14 damage.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
-5.
Yeah. No.
No.
how much AP does he start off with?
That is called getting slammed into the wall.
All right, now I need you to make a piloting check, so you don't go into the water.
Well, you flung me against stones, right?
Yeah, but the stones
gotta
that are on the
bounce.
ceiling.
On the outside of the
Yeah.
thing. Oh.
Make your piloting check.
Okay. So.
Planetary. There you go. Nice. Very nice.
Oh man,
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty of this is going to be 3 purple die. Do you want to upgrade any of your die?
With what?
You guys currently have 3 light side points.
Nah.
I'm actually, in order to inflict this on you, I'm actually going to flip one of the light side points. So this is what is happening as a result of you slamming into a wall.
Gotcha.
So that I guess I'm going to turn dark side point to a light side point. You guys have 4 light side points.
But I guess with the despair, can we say that as I got flung and his hand was outstretched doing that to me, I used move to disarm?
Sure.
That's
Okay.
a good use of
That was
despair.
my counter use of move.
Nice.
Like,
You
so
counter
Both of you went to
move.
do it at the
This
same
is what I
time.
specialized in doing, yeah.
Blew it out of his hand.
You guys were like
Just,
move
sitting there.
gunslingers. That's awesome. Go ahead
So
and go ahead and
I
do
tried
this.
to push it. I tried to push it into the water.
All right.
Yes. Good job.
All right, so I got a
3 success with 3 disadvantage.
3 success with 3 disadvantage.
All right. So you get close to the water, and the water splashes up on the thrusters of your rocket pack, but you manage to stay aloft. You don't go in the in the drink, but still, like you can feel yourself jarred. That wound is giving you trouble from earlier, so you go ahead and you take 3 strain. Looking out though, as you gestured when he flung you into the wall, you can see Master Azaris Del Mora's his vibroblade streaks from his hand. It skips across the stone. It gets buried across to the other end of the battlefield.
Cool.
And you see his attention shift towards it, and it looks like he's going to make his way that way to draw it out of the stone. He doesn't look like he's paying over much worry to you.
Okay.
What are you doing on your turn?
Well, I'm gonna take a stim pack first off. So how much do I get off starting off?
5.
5. Okay.
Congrats. Way to hold your own against the master, dude. Flex. Go ahead, flex.
Yeah, just yeah.
So I get that. I look around. Do I see Gax Kang or anybody else besides Delmora at this point?
Looking down the length of the loading area, you can see Master Iskander is running this way, and Gax Kang's right behind him.
Okay. I'm going to. While he's distracted, I'm going to roll for stealth.
You can roll for stealth. Make me a stealth roll. Make me a stealth check.
All right.
You are. So this is going to be kind of hard because you are wearing a lit jetpack.
And
Well, I figured I'd deactivate it after.
Oh, you're going to deactivate and just like drop in the water?
No, I got slammed into the rocks and I got control of it, right?
Yeah.
And now he's heading toward the rubble to pick up his thrown
That is correct.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on landing again.
Okay, land. Sweet.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy to point it out, but I think it has to be for the sake of the game. He is a Mirror Luca. He doesn't need eyesight.
I know.
He doesn't realize that.
All right. Cool. Make your roll. Make your check. Make your check.
He's doing heated combat.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 3 purple dice.
3 purple, gotcha.
That's a lot of advantage.
Alright. Well,
Advantage is nice.
I need a little more than advantage.
You just get some strain back, so you can take some more of those hits that you're about to take, because you're not hidden.
Alright, so I got 2 misses with 3 advantage.
Okay.
You could always re-roll.
So yeah, you want to re-roll? You got some light side points. You got 4 light side points.
Yeah, sure, I'll remember.
Make this work.
Yes. let's
Boom.
try
Yeah.
this. Come on! Force is never with my blue dice.
Yeah.
But I did better.
Yes.
So this time, I got
Can't sort it out. There you
I
go.
got
I forgot where my phone is.
2 hits.
And that's it.
2 hits. 2 hits. straight.
2 hits.
Yeah.
So you drop to the ground, cut your jetpack off, and you roll behind some rubble. You put your back against it. You can feel your breath inside of your helmet, fogging up your visor. The Mandalorian suit is amazing. It is giving you information about some of the damage that's in your body and where you don't have perfect pressure from where that blade cut you.
You are hurt. You are hurt.
But yeah, so
while I'm there, I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna try and like use it to track where he's at without actually looking at him.
all right.
It's a motion tracker.
So Master Iskander is going to join the combat on 2 successes.
Okay.
Master Iskander rushes towards your master, and she calls out, Del Mora, Face me.
Oh, yes.
I have no desire to harm you, Master Iskander. Well, that feeling may not be mutual.
Cray.
She moves towards him. He is closing with his weapon, and she stops. Retrieve your blade. What are you doing?
Somebody's got
Me?
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
How far is she away from him?
She is not very far away.
Are you a stabber?
She is.
Are you a stabber?
No.
You sure? I'm just asking.
Feel it against that sinew.
You know, there's a difference between being an agent of chaos and being
She'd
a
be like,
dick.
I fight
Is
the lack
there?
of faith. Just
Because I feel like one of those people would think that both of those things are
All
the
right.
same.
So what are you doing? What is Gax King doing right now?
I want to shout to her to move out of my way and prepare my high explosive wrist rocket.
Oh wow. Okay. She steps to the side.
And I'm gonna try to fire it at him.
Okay. You roll against 2 red die.
2 red.
2 red.
Okay.
Right
First,
there on
If
the-
you kill the master, I can't say that we're not going to fight.
I'm gonna commit a force die for mark for death,
Okay.
which will automatically add 2 advantage to a combat check.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Does he have any defense?
He has. You are rolling against 2 red dice.
Does he? I mean, defense. Like
He does not have any defense.
Okay, so precise aim is useless here. But death blow can be useful.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. After making a successful attack with a non-starship weapon, the character may spend 1 destiny point to add damage equal to his willpower to 1 hit.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
What's your range like?
What?
What's your range like?
Only 2 green.
All right, let's do it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There is so much that can happen, and I have a lot of bad dark side points.
Did you?
Push.
You push?
Are there any to spare?
A push, but I gain.
2 advantage.
Yeah, I do gain 2 advantage.
All right.
Activate?
I'm using one of these dark side
It is
points.
not enough to activate.
Oh, but you still get you get 2 successes, right?
No, I get 2 advantage.
2 advantage. All right,
Yeah,
you
that's
get you want
success.
to? Okay. All right, I'm gonna.
It was still cool. Or were you trying to blow up the hangar?
No.
I'm
Stop! Stop! Just everything. Look, if it's something that I would say, don't say it.
That doesn't work. You fire the rocket. It moves past the Jedi Master Iskander. She looks your direction and she stares out. Master Del Mora has made his way towards his blade. He's pulling it from the rubble, and as he turns, he gestures outwards. The rocket misses him, and it slams into the smoking wreck of the loader that was damaged earlier.
But it does have a blast of 10.
It does have a blast of 10. He begins to move forward, and as he moves, an explosion overtakes him. You see smoke burn and char his body, and gray smoke fills the space of the hangar below. Master Iskander moves in front of you, and you can feel heat bleed off of her armor from the explosion.
Okay.
Top of next round. Would you like to be thrown into the water?
Am I gonna get thrown in the water?
Yes.
You're going to be something.
the explosion.
Dude, it's an explosion.
But I had my back against one
There's
of
an
the walls.
explosion.
Oh yeah, that is true. You are correct. Make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Athletics.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty for this is going to be 2 purple dice.
Good job.
All right.
You got it. Nice.
All right. So I got 1 success.
All right. You roll away from the explosion, and you can feel the heat wash over your armor, but you are unharmed.
Thank goodness.
You see.
We're under attack.
So you see out of the smoke, Master Iskander turns, and as she turns, your master, Master Delmora, makes his way through the burnt ashes of the loading area. His left arm has been destroyed from the explosion, and he drives his silver-plated vibroblade towards your chest, and Mistress Iskander steps in front of it, and it passes all the way through her armor.
Oh.
She
took the death blow meant for you.
Can you? I'm gonna make a.
Did she just roll really bad at defense, or is this?
Can I just stab her right in the wound with a stim pack?
You can. You can hit her with a. You can hit her with a stim pack.
They're both execution.
Yeah.
So think about what he can do, and his master is that much worse.
All right.
He's got super death blow.
Yes.
Yeah, but my master's not wearing Mandalorian armor.
No, he is not.
Neither is
And
my master.
he's currently very injured. And your master, Iskander, is also not wearing Mandalorian armor. So
yeah, I'm definitely gonna stab her in the chest with a stim pack.
all right, that's your incidental.
Yeah.
Incidental. She drops to a knee, and you can see blood washing and mingling with the the water at the bottom of the spaceport, and it looks like she's going to fall over. She has taken the critical temporarily lame.
Wow.
And yeah, so she is hurt pretty bad. Okay, what are you doing on your action?
Didn't I use my action already?
Oh no, that's an
the
incidental.
Just the
No,
the
what did
stick
you do
act.
for your action?
No, I fired my rust rocket.
No, that was last.
That was last turn.
If that-
We went all the way around.
If that was
That's-
your, this should be my turn next.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got too caught up in stuff.
All right. Master Ugwe, we're being attacked by Master Delmora in the basement.
Yes. We'll make our way quickly down that way.
He's turned. Bring medical supplies.
Go get to someplace safe. And you can hear the message cut off.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I am. She's on her knees right now.
Yeah, she's fallen to one of her legs.
Gax King is right behind her.
He's right near her. You can see the his burned arm, and he's buried his vibroblade up to the hilt into her chest.
And Gax King is behind her.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting a stim pack ready to inject into her.
All right. Well, when she came to try and save me, I got to do what I can.
What are you doing?
So I'm gonna reignite my lightsaber
Yes.
and come out behind him, run to attack the master.
Yes.
All right. So you
While his blade's buried in her chest.
okay?
Charge him.
All right. Make your check.
All right.
It is still 2 red dice.
Still
Yeah, it's still 2 red dice.
wild stuck inside her chest.
And with only one
Force
arm.
sense, man.
Yeah,
Force
it
sense.
is. He's got some pretty cool force abilities.
Okay.
4 cents ain't no joke.
I'm so excited. This is gonna be great.
Yes.
All right.
All right, roll that again though.
Yeah, I
But
know.
you broke through.
So
Still enough though.
Yeah. So that's one. That's
And then-
2 hits and
And then the other one was a hit.
it's 2 hits
Failed
and
at a disadvantage. So,
disadvantage.
but you still got 2 hits.
Yeah. So 2 hits.
So 2 hits. So your lightsaber
Two
does.
hits.
Oh, two hits.
So it does 7, right? 7
Yeah.
base. Okay.
So you did 9 points of damage to him.
9 points of damage.
Congrats.
He spins and he rips the sword free, and he brings it back around to parry your blow. But you think that he's used to having more weight on one side of his body, so he miscalculates. And you step underneath the blade before it can parry your blow, and you drive the lightsaber into his leg, and you cut out. And you see there's a flash of silver light and black along his leg, and you see Master Delmora stagger and exhale after he's been struck.
Okay. I'm gonna assume a defensive stance.
All right. So you are assuming a
Well,
defensive stance.
Also, can I use another stim pack? It won't be as effective now, but
Yeah, you use it.
Is it 3
It's after the first one. It's 4.
4.
4.
Okay.
All right. So
Still.
Gaxkin, what are you doing?
Well, he's still marked for death,
He is.
so he's automatically going to get 2 advantage. Or I'm going to automatically get 2 advantage. And first I'm going to stim pack the hell out of Master Iskander.
All right, you drive a stim pack into the space where her helmet meets her neck, and she staggers.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to whirl around and attack the Master. No, that was too much.
All right, do it. 2 red dice. You have 2 red dice.
Yes. Wait, no. Cancels out.
And you get 2 advantage.
So that all cancels out. So I get a straight push with no advantage, or with 2 advantage.
Okay. What do you want to do with that 2 advantage?
Well, here's the thing.
You could give the master.
My Vibro Spear allows me to spend 2 disadvantage from any combat check that would produce a loud noise, and adds 2 black die to my next survival check in the area.
Okay.
So basically, I would gain 4 advantage total instead.
You want to get 4 advantage to your next roll? Is that what you want to do, or what are you trying to do?
Reroll.
Yeah, you want to reroll? Reroll.
Yeah.
Do it. Boom. Oh, this is so exciting.
Yes. That looks better.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Much better reroll.
Oh, yeah.
So
There we go.
2 hits and 3 advantage.
Ooh, he's about to get Gax Kangs. 2 hits and 5 advantage.
Yeah, because you have... Okay.
Wait, I also get lethal blows. Lethal blows adds plus 10 per rank of lethal blows to any critical injury rolls inflicted on an opponent.
It's
Okay.
like extra vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so did you inflict a critical?
I absolutely hit 2 criticals.
All right.
5 advantage.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll me a percentile check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And what was it? 2 hits?
It is 2 hits.
2 hits.
So
67. 67. I don't actually know what that is. I'm
What's
just
the
picking it up.
67?
I have no idea. I
67
just
is
picked a number.
it's scattered senses. It's just
I want 88.
it's not that great.
Oh no, I meant base. He still got like that's.
Yeah, I want 88.
The only reason I said 67 is because he adds like 30 or
Yeah,
40.
30.
Oh yeah, he does.
And once you hit
Break
150, they're just dead.
Yes. Let's break 100. So 80 something. 80 plus.
You know what?
Don't you have
I think it's like
percentile dice right there?
7.
Do I?
No.
No.
No. All right.
So should I add a D? I'm going to do a D100.
D100. That's cool. Yeah, do it. What you get?
Let me see. D100. There we go. $54
54.
plus, what was it, another
30?
10 from the death blow,
Yeah, 10
plus
from the
another
death blow.
20 from the 2 extra advantage.
So that is 84.
And I have
and
1
2
advantage
from your
left
weapon,
over.
right? Because your weapon's vicious too.
Yeah, it's vicious too, yeah.
So that's 104.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus, I think I have 1 advantage left over.
You get a strain or whatever.
Yeah, you can get a.
I don't have any strain.
But 104 is great.
I don't know.
I can.
You
Can
can
I?
give the master.
Give somebody
an
else a
advantage.
die. Give
Yeah,
her a
can
die
I-
on resilience checks for
Yes.
critical injuries,
Can I-
maybe.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
What?
Give her a die for resilience checks.
Yes.
Okay.
That could be.
All right.
George.
So at 104, man, you hit this number a couple of times
Yeah.
Cut his arm off.
because that is maimed.
Oh, yes! Is that the other arm, or is it?
It's one of their limbs. It's
He's already
good-
missing a leg and an arm.
Yeah.
Should
No,
I
he's
roll it?
missing one arm.
Should I roll a D3?
No, I got it. I got it. It's cool. It's cool. Man, that's really.
That's vicious.
Yeah, that's
That
vicious.
is
Straight up vicious.
Yes, it is.
Executed quite
I guess-
well.
You drive your spear forward, and your master turns, and his mouth opens surprised, and you cut into the space where Kieran's lightsaber bit, and you sever his leg. His remaining arm grabs your spear, and he moves up it. I wanted you to. And as he staggers, you can feel the energy move off of him, and there's a swell. The water level in this space, in this alcove, has risen. It rises up, and it threatens to swallow everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you guys back like 3 destiny points.
What was he saying?
Make me an athletics test to swim.
But you didn't get to hear what he said.
Hey, does it
All right.
put out the fire though?
Let's see if it does.
All right. Because is he dead or
he's hurt real bad.
So has marked for death worn off or no?
He's not. Well, he's done fighting.
Okay, cool.
What's the difficulty of the check?
The difficulty of the check is going to be 4 black dice.
4 black.
Oh no, not 4 black dice. 4 purple dice.
Okay. Well, in that case, can I use that force point to commit it to another athletics?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Come on. Damn it! It is 1 black die, but can I just spend a destiny point to make it a?
Yeah, you can take a strain, take a conflict. You're a 5 conflict.
Dark side, it calls to you.
Okay. And what does that allow me to do again?
It allows you to turn to gain a hit, you get to gain a success or an
Okay.
advantage.
So I get 1 success so far.
Okay.
I didn't get this though.
Nothing. So all in all, 1 advantage.
Okay.
So I hit an advantage with that light side point.
Okay, cool.
I had a push and 2 advantage.
You failed with 2
I
advantage.
failed with 2. Oh, okay. Well, I had 1 miss and 2 advantage.
Alright. Master Iskander manages to make her athletics check. The water level rises in the alcove, and it moves to slam people in against one of the far walls. The water swallows your master's words, and you feel yourself pushed to the side a bit, but you don't lose your footing. You, I guess, are knocked over, and Master Delmora. Well, no. Master Delmora falls over with the tide of water as it crashes into everyone in the space. And when the water moves out again, Master Delmora is gone.
What?
Can I use any of the equipment I have, like the enhanced scanning visor and the optic suite, to see if I see him anywhere?
I'm going to spend a dark side point. No.
Master got away! Bad guy never
Well
does the
then,
first time.
can I grab Master Iskander and...
Yes, you move to Master Iskander and you draw them up. She looks at you. You all right? Karen, you get up off of the ground.
Kind of wet.
I'll answer that question at a later time.
All right. I need.
Are you okay? You took it pretty rough.
I need to see the medic here.
Can I stab her in the face with another stim pack?
Are you better now?
Or wherever.
Okay, you.
Like, all right, man.
You
Just
draw
do one of those
stim
things.
pack.
Be like, oh, I'm blocking 4 people. I mean, I'm blocking 3 people. What's up?
Do what? What am I doing? What?
You hit Master Iskander with a stim pack in the neck area.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, you can hear. Well, Master Uguay makes his way to where Samar and Rafi are, the 2 of you.
All right.
I've been informed that there is an issue with Master Delmora down in the loading area, the base of this place. We need to make our way.
It's been taken care of.
At once, Master.
You guys are not there
Not
yet.
there.
Oh. My bad.
At once,
He's
Master.
on his way down.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll look
It's
at
like, I'm
Rafi.
going to look and just be like, Master? Master?
Let's go.
Just get up. Just like,
Let's move.
grab, like, I guess, like, I'm going to grab the inside of, like, the chest piece that I was working on or whatever. And I guess grab, like, a loose bit that I use as a strap to, like, pick it up and just kind of, like, put it against my back and make my way on.
You hear one of the Cathar call out, Master Uguay, there's a Mandalorian fighter making its way towards the keep.
Swing it down off my back and pop the straps on the side. It just like swings open and like slide inside of it and like close the straps and like, all right.
How many? Just one, Master.
A champion, then? Champion, perhaps?
All right.
All right. Do you wish to deal with the fighter or check on your master?
I mean, knowing her, she's probably going to be fine. I guess I'll do this other thing. You never seen her fight,
Yeah.
I imagine.
She'll walk
No?
I have
All
heard
right.
that she took on a torrent attack. you told me
that
many
was
times.
that was awful. All right, let's. I never want to see one of those ever again, and as long as I live, that was the.
Master Guiz, I will make my way down below. You see what this is.
Yes, sir. At once. All right, let's go see this champion of the Mandalorian people.
You make your way towards the comms setup, and in the open space, in the atrium, the base of the, I guess like the hall, you see there's a very, very small computers that have been arrayed. The individual seeing to the comms is like opens a channel.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
And you hear, and that translates to someone's hailing the ship.
Patch him through.
Mandalorian fighter, state your name and business at once, please.
My name is Mishra, and I received your distress call.
And you're here to help?
I am here to balance the scales.
That is respectable. We appreciate your offer.
It's like,
Is this a Mandalorian ruse?
we don't have scales. Well, I mean, I guess technically I do, but I didn't think that's what you meant.
Okay.
Are you a messenger or an emissary, an ambassador?
I'm an ambassador for no one but myself.
Master Jedi Samar, we have a landing area we could move them to. It's in a secluded place of the keep.
Then yes, sir. Let's give her coordinates, or give Mishra coordinates for that location, and then let's prepare for a possible trap.
Why do you fight?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you seek to obtain by fighting?
By honor, strength, sense of self.
I feel like it's close enough. I'm just,
Mandalorian vessel, I am sending you coordinates. Please make your way to this area with your. Please make your way to this area.
Understood.
All right, I'll head over that direction, prepared for a possible ambush or a possible Mandalorian attack. Could be, but I've never heard of a Mandalorian defecting. So,
Hey, I got a question.
I'm assuming it's
So I've been doing nothing since we got here except for crafting stuff.
Yeah.
can I? It's the first action that I'm taking to do anything at all.
That's
so I was
okay.
wondering if I could get my attachments from weapon and armor, or some of that.
I mean, I feel like that's a discussion.
Okay.
So that's a cool place to break. We're gonna take a break. 15
All right.
minutes.
Yes.
Real quick.
All right.
Taking a break.
Sounds
Take
good.
us to the break screen.
All
All right.
And remember, sound's active, so keep it PG-13.
Right.
Josh,
I
the
don't
last 3
swear.
weeks.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm
Flipper
normally
and
the one that's
flopper
saying all
guys,
that.
I don't swear.
So I
Words.
I beg to differ.
can't describe the last
Well,
PORNO that I watched or anything.
Sure you can.
Okay.
Just give it in great detail. What
It's
was
like
the
somebody
last
was trying to
PR,
make a phone call and they were dialing super hard. Eating some pizza. They were DJing.
She was playing the maracas like crazy.
Yeah, it was bananas.
Well, all right then.
Okay.
Let's go find this emissary.
Do it! We survived!
Emissary.
I have a feeling it's gonna come back to bite me in the butt.
No,
What are you
no.
talking
That
about?
was
Someone else
awesome.
might
I don't know what I'm talking
That
about,
was
Mr. Seven Dark
I
Side
mean, we are
Points.
gamers.
Oh,
so
no,
we
I
can
got
see
a
this.
bunch of those
Yes,
dark
you
side points. I
did.
spend them.
Yes, you did.
Cheeto.
And
Couch
by
buddy.
not going down to the ocean where I could follow after him and finish him off, instead, I'm going to be over here and we're going to find out if she's for real.
Yeah, diplomat.
Following to finish off.
Master Delmora in the water. I'm a nautilin. I'm amphibious.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going on down there.
You're right, I don't.
He's better than everybody to find out.
Damn it! I could have used sense to see if I.
Yes.
Damn it!
Yes, you could have.
I don't have sense.
I keep
sorry.
forgetting about useless powers.
It's not useless.
It's not useless.
It is for me.
If you don't use it.
You just gotta use it.
I don't know how to use it.
Okay, well, you got
Most of
two
the stuff on my
Those
sheet
are
is
traits.
You
just
got 2 ways to use things. Once to get into people's head. The second one to fight folks.
I imagine the fighting one's good for you, in which case it makes it harder for people to hit you.
Yes.
That's it.
And that's what he does, and that's what Master Del Morin did.
Yeah.
That's why it was 2 red all the time.
I don't know how to
Tried
do any of
It
this, so you
upgrades
still
from a
have to.
purple to a red
You're
whenever
ahead of
you
me.
like.
Yeah.
Like the first one upgrades 1, or for the first attack. The second one makes it so that you can do your first 2 attacks in a round. Third one makes it so that it upgrades twice. So
Well, if I want to do that, I need to upgrade my force rating first because all my force points are being spent on either my skills or on.
Oh,
my
that's
Cathar.
true. Yes, because you're enhancing yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ooh, excuse me. I'm going to use first.
I'd like to extend my thanks for not letting your master completely destroy me, George.
Yes. I'm not turning traitor. That was good, and the storyline will continue for you.
Of all people-
I had faith in George. I stepped out thinking, it'd be really cool if Padawan decides to change his mind and help me.
That would be good.
That was what I was
And that was
thinking.
very good. I was still curious.
While being aware of the possibility that
When you were
might
right
not.
behind Master Iskander, I wasn't sure where the spear was going to go. So,
I had faith in you.
I
'cause don't
didn't
know
want to
what's
kill
going
the
on.
master.
I know.
If I had the chance before he got swept away by the sea because DM power, I would have.
that's destiny.
Yeah.
Come on, that's destiny.
Yeah.
And by the way,
I'm-
that's also a really cool setup for like Darth. What,
Well, you
Comes
knew he's
back
gonna
with
come
the
back.
master.
Mora,
Pinhead.
with he's going to have cybernetic legs and
Darth
cybernetic
Vader.
arm like
I was-
Darth Vader.
I was just gonna say, hold the spear to his throat and not tell him to yield.
Would he though?
Yes.
Doubt it. I
Maybe.
doubt it.
You would say what?
What?
What were you saying?
Yield.
Yield?
Give up.
Oh.
Put your weapon down. Stop fighting, and you won't die.
So does your master sound like the person who cares more about his own life than his own pride?
Yes.
Rephrase that in a way I can understand.
The last thing I think your master would ever give up is his pride!
In that case, no.
He seems a pretty prideful individual. I'm right.
I don't
And
think
everyone else can just go themselves.
I don't think it was pride. I think it was a misplaced sense of righteousness.
And well, I mean,
Well,
when you think that he's
pride's part of that.
he's prideful enough to think that he can dictate
Yeah.
who lives
He's,
and dies.
Exactly. He's prideful
Who
enough
has
to
the
think
right to die?
he's
Who has
right.
the right to live? I get to decide that.
But in a way, I mean, it does make sense. The strong do survive. They eventually do get cold. The weak eventually
But
do.
that's
Well, why
not
do
the
the
way
strong
of the
cultivate
Jedi.
The way of the Jedi, especially in the Old Republic era, is just sit around and wait for something to happen so
Come on,
you get
sir.
attacked.
No, here's how it's done. Why do the strong cultivate their strength?
I love the Jedi. I hate the Jedi culture. They're a
Look,
bunch of.
The strong
Who
cultivate
farts?
strength.
Because
They
the
use it
universe
to
needs
protect
leaders and
the others.
followers. That's a simple fact of it. There can't be all leaders. There can't be all followers.
They
Someone has
can't
to
be
rise
all
above to
strong.
lead.
So they have to have some people strong enough to protect someone else. What's the point of strength if you can't even use it to protect those you care about?
Or for fun.
You can have fun while you're protecting those you care about.
You know what?
Can
The
you,
Hulk
though?
looks like he's having a lot of fun breaking stuff left
No,
and
he
right.
just looks very angry.
I bet no, he really just looks angry.
He never looks like he's having fun.
I have fun when I'm playing the Hulk in Ultimate Destruction and just
That's
tearing
completely different.
tearing
George.
fire trucks in half
Just
and
because
using
you
them
can
as
throw
gauntlets.
giant bowling balls worth of destructive
Yeah.
stuff down,
Yeah.
then you're having fun as the Hulk, but the Hulk is looking angry.
That seems like a Hulk problem.
Yep.
I have a question, guys. How do y'all suck down that blood orange flavored Coke without it burning?
It burns.
Yeah, you just deal with it.
It hurts. I can't do it, dude.
What is it?
It's Diet Coke and it has like 4 new flavors: black raspberry, black cherry, lime,
It's
blood
basically
orange,
the
and
type of
something
Diet
else.
Coke you get from those
Dill
vending machines where
Diet
you can hit
Coke.
And
buttons.
it hurts like hell. And don't talk bad about the Diet Coke.
Look, I ain't gonna talk
There's
bad
like-
about Diet Coke. You know why?
Unlike the
Because-
I totally forgot. It was like,
Long term speaking, your Diet Coke is way worse for you than my regular Coke.
Show me the science behind it.
what?
I'm talking about because of the type of sweetener they use.
Yep.
Aspartame.
Sweetener, artificial sweetener does bad things to your body.
Yes, come
Guess
from
what? I'm
cold.
gonna die within 6 years, anyways.
Okay.
No, not.
Kind of cool in here.
Yeah, all right, I'm bumping it up to 71. Are you guys cold or cool or comfortable?
I mean,
I'm always cool.
I'm comfortable.
What do you have
I
points in that?
push and warm.
You are pushing warm?
I'm always pushing warm.
All right.
I'm always warm.
I'm cold-blooded.
I'm on stupid medicines.
Well, this is.
Don't appreciate you talking smack about my encounter the entire night yesterday. By the way, that was uncalled
Awesome.
for.
Who talks back about your counter?
You.
One counter.
What do you mean one encounter?
Talking about
Both
the
Like
swamp.
before I
Talking
say
about
it,
the
didn't
swamp.
let
Talking
me
about the
Not
swamp.
just the swamp, the storeroom too.
Oh, we're not
What,
talking about that.
what did we talk about?
Wait a minute, George, we're not talking about that.
How are we not talking
Oh, we're
about
not
that? What's
talking about
happening?
We're not talking about it because we're talking about what's going on tonight.
Well, we're on a break.
fair.
No, we're talking about tonight.
We're on a break.
That's
No,
the
it's on video,
enhancements.
dude.
He wants on
We're on-
audio.
No, we're not on audio. We're not doing that. So, there's only tonight.
There's
It's tonight or last Wednesday.
Well,
You brought the rug in.
Joe, yeah,
I got half.
no,
I got
come on.
half. I got half of what I wanted.
What did you want?
I wanted to like customize my armor and my weapon.
To do
I'm
what?
only allowed to do my armor, which is fine.
You know what?
You've been working on your
you
armor,
got pretty
so-
Well,
good
I
armor.
don't. I didn't
Got
have time
amazing
to do
armor.
all of it though.
Yeah, what are you doing with it?
Adding attachments.
What, like what?
Oh,
attachments?
the
Scrap rail
medical
system.
one. So that I get one stim pack once.
Oh, nice.
Upgrading my strain. Basically, it's a biofeedback regulator
Yeah.
to upgrade your strain by 4.
Wow.
And then superior. So it's
Yeah.
got the Beskar. And it's +1 soak, +1 defense.
And you modified I guess Samar's armor, correct? To fit,
To
right?
fit
to fit
stuff.
me.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's
fit
good.
me.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
All right, so you don't have to
besides-
deal with them 2 blacks.
Right.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, he modified it to just fit. I didn't do anything special besides the awesomeness of the armor.
Okay.
So it fits me, and that's it.
Okay.
All right, so fake sugar tells your pancreas that you're getting real sugar. So your pancreas starts to crank out insulin. All right? That's not good. So then your body ends up absorbing more of the sugar that you get from other food,
Is
and
this-
it makes you crave other food because because it wants more of the sugar. So you're holding on to more sugar by having fake sugar.
So you're saying I'm dying faster
Just
than
not
usual.
know that.
No, it's
It's weird science.
Okay.
I mean, that's why they think their thing is like, you know, everybody drink Diet Coke, drink Diet Coke, drink Diet Coke. I mean, even though Diet Coke has gone up in sales, so has obesity, and that's why, because your body thinks you're getting sugar, you didn't get sugar, so now you're craving sugar. So you had your Diet Coke, now you also have 7 pieces of cake.
Okay.
I don't ever have.
Or holding on, and like I said, holding on to every other piece of sugar that's coming through from other food.
Okay.
Gotcha. That's why I had whole pizza.
So, that is why
I thought it was just
they...
because I was fat as shit. I thought, you know.
Nope, it's all
It's
science.
the Diet Coke with the
It's always science.
Science.
You can always blame someone else.
Doing science
Oops.
with stuff.
Cool.
It's that dark side point, George.
Bad for me!
How much more break do we have? I feel like we have.
Let's do it.
How much more break
I mean,
do we
you
have?
guys only were gone for like 3 minutes.
I should go pee.
So I think we had a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom too.
Yeah, you said 15 minutes. That's really long.
That is a really long break. I
Yeah.
had no
Let's do
idea.
a 5-minute break.
Yeah. You want to use the restroom really quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
And then we'll
You and
segue
Shay are going to the
back.
bathroom?
We lied. It's not 15 minutes.
Okay,
It's only like
yeah.
5. Ha
Does
ha ha.
anyone in the chat have any questions about any kind of game stuff? Like, do you guys have any questions about the system, or if anyone has a chat, do you guys have any questions about, like I guess like gaming in general or anything like that? Let's just we could do that in the meanwhile.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
take a few questions from the audience.
Yeah.
Oh.
That stuff's dope.
I don't know who sprinkled the doom puss.
Little Johnny would like to know how we get to roll disadvantage.
No, I don't know.
Wait, what?
What were you asking?
I don't know. That's what little Johnny was asking.
All right.
I don't know who sprinkled the doom puss is, but I hope he has a pleasant bedtime.
Yes. I hope they also have a pleasant bedtime.
All right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Good night. Good night. George.
Someone in
I
the
didn't
chat.
read the chat. What
Well, you
was?
should do it every now and then, like
Okay.
sneak peeks.
Okay.
How?
Sure. What's in the chat?
Your Farsight should be able to tell you.
Your Farsight should be able
No, I'm
to.
telling through you.
Oh my
But I'm
goodness!
not seeing.
Oh, the amount of salt!
Really, you gonna kick it again?
Oxygen.
You gonna kick it again?
Oh, wow.
Charlie, long legs.
Well, Delmora no longer has that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one side of it's just wrecked. It's just super
I'm gonna pocket that arm.
super duper wrecked. You're gonna pocket the arm?
No, I'm
That's
just kidding.
gross.
I'm just kidding.
Talking about a souvenir.
We're on break, so everything I say can't actually be used against me in a game of Star Wars.
Besides, the arm probably got swept away, right?
Yeah, no, that will happen unless you want to spend a light side point, and then you can
To
you
hold on to
can-
the arm.
And that's gross, BT dubs. But like,
No.
It's like,
But we can spend
Right,
the light
that's
side point to
Delmore?
make sure that
High
the sharks
five.
come in because of all that blood.
thank you, Rogue Knight X, for saying that the game sounds super cool. I really like Star Wars Force and Destiny. It's a really, really fun system. It runs really fast, and it has a lot of really fun narrative elements. So it's certainly a game that you should check out. Yeah. So,
Only
$24.99
$24.99 on
if-
Amazon.
oh my goodness.
if Gax King decided to keep his master's arm, before rigor mortis sets in, he could technically pose it in a thumbs up. And then just stick it on the wall. So then he can always. So what do you think? Master's always give me that thumbs up.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Really grim.
Okay, all right. So, this system it runs pretty fast. Combat. There are a lot of dice in combat, but one of the cool things about the narrative dice that they use is that all the dice tell kind of a small part of the story, and then you cobble all those things together, and it tells you all the things that happened in a round. So
Yeah, it's like you're like a soothsayer. It's like you're rolling runes.
yeah. It's like you're reading them.
I personally like how once the game gets relatively well oiled, like things flow pretty easily, and you start to get a better understanding of what you can do with advantages, with disadvantages, stuff like that. It's really nice.
I'm gonna do that.
What are you gonna do? I feel like.
George, will you grab that cube for Abby, please? So she can put her computer on. We'll put it under the table.
Oh, you're fun. Yeah.
Aww,
Better to get a camera
you're
knocked over.
so nice and
knock the camera over.
thoughtful.
Please don't knock the camera over.
Nope, we're not near the camera. It's all right.
That's fair. So is everyone all snacked up and then all rested? For
I
the-
mean,
So I have a legitimate question actually as far as the game goes.
yeah. Let's go ahead.
Did I have enough time to maybe search the area for my master's arm?
I feel like we just went through
talked
this
about
conversation.
This. You got swept through the water.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to spend one of your light side points, it could be there because that allows this destiny point allows you to narratively affect the game. So if you'd like for there to be, and then I'll have 2, and then you guys will have 5, and I feel like that'll be more fair. Okay, great. I love that.
You want to spend 2 and get his leg too?
No, I don't need the leg.
You sure?
I just need the arm for it.
You don't
All
want
right.
to clone him?
What?
You can get his arm and his leg and maybe take it to the Kaminoans and clone him.
Yeah, why would I want to clone him? He just tried to kill everybody.
Only if
Yeah,
he's
that's a good
raised-
thought.
Same reason you want his arm, I guess.
Yeah,
What
you
if he's
could
raised to be good?
totally set it up so there was like a mirror match, like
Yes.
like in Street Fighter.
I'm pretty
Or
sure an
Mortal
arm
Kombat.
is more than enough genetic material to.
I'm just saying we made him pay an arm and a leg.
Oh my goodness, Bob! Oh my goodness, Bob! Oh my goodness! All right. Okay, so I guess we'll circle back.
I have a quick question.
Oh, yeah,
so
sure.
what's the year-ish that we are?
Negative 4,000 BBY,
Okay, thank
or
you.
around like it's
Yeah,
just like
I
the
think
second.
that's right.
Cathar
It's
is like
around
the
there.
second planet the Mandalorians conquered in the in the first Mandalorian.
Yeah. I wrote that down somewhere in my notes. And
Good stuff, dude. I'm glad. I'm impressed. that
So I'm
you
trying to
know
make sure I pick a
It's out of room.
that. A what?
Ordo.
What are you trying to do?
Mandalorian
Cram Braylor, I think.
a Mandalorian clan that is
Ordo.
relevant.
Ordo.
Oh.
Ordo.
Ordo.
Every time.
Ordo.
Well, Ordo's like
It's in Dune.
Ordo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ordo's in
Yeah,
Dune.
as in Canderous
also-
Ordo.
yeah,
the
it's
guy
also
who
in
succeeded the
what's-his-face.
Mandalore the Ultimate and became the new Mandalore.
I'm sorry.
Why would I
now
want to
we're
be
getting
related to
crossover.
him?
basically.
So it's Atreides, Harkonnen,
No, you gotta
Ordo.
keep this on.
oh
Dude, he's with Ordo.
my goodness!
Well, no, that's
Bob, you have Knights of the Old Republic. Why have you not played it yet?
You've
should
never
play it.
played KOTOR?
It's a really great game.
His game
Get
is
out!
probably-
We're not friends anymore.
I don't have
What do you mean you don't have time? That game came out like 45 years ago.
It's a platinum hit.
to
They're
God.
bringing it back to
I
the one.
know. I
Look,
love
you
it.
could have played it in the womb.
I've watched it on YouTube. I didn't get a chance to actually play it. I know. I'm sorry.
All right, what?
do a
I
little
can't
bit
plug
at a
any
time.
YouTube channels,
I-
but they're super and they're best friends and they play games.
I
Super
just,
and their best friends and they play games. I love that.
One of
Hey,
them
let's
is
take-
grump,
take it
the
back.
other one not so grump. What a...
All right, so we're back.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Where we last left off, Gax King's master, Master Del Mora, had lost an arm and a leg. And
Yeah, I'm gonna spend that light side point to recover his arm.
okay, you
Not only because
Really?
yes, it is a possibility that we can clone him somewhere.
why
I
would
don't
you
know.
want to clone an evil guy?
Because he can re-raise to be good. But before rigor mortis sets in, can I force his arm to do like a thumbs up
Thumbs up.
motion?
what?
Yeah,
For real?
Yeah.
for real.
Oh, great
You were
motion.
talking to
He
him.
heard you.
You were
He
talking
heard
to
you.
him.
was
For
outside
real.
the
You had to
bathroom.
talk to
He
him.
heard
So
you.
that every time I need approval and I need to look at my master, I can just go like, yeah, do it. I'm like, okay.
I feel like we had this conversation. Why do I have deja
He
vu?
heard
Yeah.
you.
Okay, fine. All right, yeah. So,
Why are we spinning a force point on?
so you make your way and you find your master's arm, and we can talk about what you do after the fact. Elsewhere,
Yeah.
in Huron Siege, you make your way up through the inside of the great old keep, and you arrive in one of the landing areas. This area of the giant keep is empty of Cathar, save the small contingent of warriors that have accompanied you. As you look out over the landing area, you see the Devab Starfighter. It looks triangular, sharp in places, landed on the side, covered in scars, and Master Uwe made his way downstairs.
Right.
Master Itzing is up here with you.
Excellent. In that case, I'm ready for anything. All right. I will walk forward and wait for the canopy to open and greet the ambassador or emissary or champion of these Mandalorians who decided that they want to come down here and see what this person's about.
Does she have a theme
I'm
song?
gonna be all up in the mentions. It's like, I guess you're gonna like get out or whatever, and I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna see, I guess, the back half or bottom half, and the halves be sticking out from under your ships.
What?
You're
What?
you're actually going under the ship?
Yeah.
You're-
Well, once it's off.
I was like, wait, I'm gonna land
You're
on
gonna
you?
wait until they get out. What if they
Like-
decide to start
He's gonna
opening
die.
fire?
Yeah, what if I just come down and
Well, then we'll deal with that then.
Have y'all not noticed that Rafi doesn't exactly have what we would call social skills?
Well, I'd like to point
This
out
is a dope ship, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
like he's
I
just like,
understand. I understand.
So, Mishra, what are you doing?
what am I doing? I am exiting my ship with my droids come down, my little RF-38, and
Are you
I'm in full armor
full armor?
at the moment. Yeah, because I was
Visor
going
up
into
or
battle.
down, or carrying
It's
your
all
weapon
I don't think it comes
down.
Okay.
Yeah, my weapon's gonna be on my
on your back?
back,
Okay.
and so like he said, I'm got the red armor.
Hail warrior.
Hell. So who am I looking at? So who am I seeing?
Yeah,
do you get out of the top or the bottom?
So, go ahead and
No
describe
idea
what
how
your
this shit
characters
works.
look like, and then I'll
Alright.
describe the other characters that are
Alright.
there.
So I am a very tall, athletic, brawny Nautilin. So I've got I'm green with very large eyes. Do you remember Kit Fisto, Master Kit Fisto from the Jedi Order? The Nautilin are amphibious.
He's got tentacles.
So I've got almost
Imagine Space
tentacles.
Cthulhu.
All right.
Let's see if I got a picture that I can show.
No, wait, that's a quarter.
I've got I can Google it. I'm right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, in that case, Google awesome Nautilon.
Awesome.
Awesome
All
Nautilon.
right.
That's
While you were looking
Yes.
that up, Rafi, what do you look like?
All right. My character looks, I guess, reptilian, with horn, or like I guess with like ridges that lead to pointed horns that like I guess point back along the side of my head. Like currently, I'm in armor that looks sort of similar to the armor that you have.
We both are. That's right. We're both wearing
So
red.
you guys
But
aren't
it's-
in traditional Jedi garb.
No, we're wearing red Mandalorian armor.
I'm wearing something that looks more like traditional
legit.
Jedi garb. However, there's like a deep purple like cross. Like
Oh,
I
that's
guess like
you. Okay.
it's like a basically like a deep purple, I guess a weave that runs up the length of my armor and like moves from like
Second one was me in Mountain
it moves from like a darker purple to a brighter space, like near my chest with a big Jedi Order symbol in the
And what
middle.
did you say the name of your people? What were you?
The Niktos or the Nikto.
Tattoo.
So, next.
Okay.
So next to that Nyktos, you see that there is a Selkath wearing traditional master's robes. The Selkath is watching you very carefully, and behind the Selkath, you can see that there are two Cathar warriors. One of them has a number of scars across their chest, and the other one is gripping their sword staff as you make your way down from your ship.
Okay. So I'm coming down from my ship. I am focused on him with the noticeable Mandalorian style armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I'm very happy about that.
Understandable. I am Samar Zyla, Padawan to Master Itzin, who I introduce. And I bow to you, or I nod my head to you. Your courage and audacity is most impressive.
Why are you wearing an armor of my people?
Because we defeated a platoon of your Special Forces warriors in combat, and we claimed their armor in victory.
Alright. It's acceptable.
And Master Uguay's words once again flash in my head. To become a legend among the Mandalorians, you must stop the Mandalorians.
Was it really a platoon?
Yeah, it was a platoon. It was 16 of
16
them.
men.
I don't know how big a platoon is.
16.
Alright, cool.
So you got 4 squads. Each squad is 4 people. So 4 squads is 1 platoon.
Not military at all.
No problem. Well, they all change. I mean, the numbers can change, but that would be a platoon.
It also depends on
Yeah, it depends on
stuff.
whatever they want.
Depends on
But-
your country, depends on which branch.
Scouting platoon.
Depends
But
on
you could have
I
2
would've,
platoons
like,
in one company, right?
What
So
speed
you'd
is
have
this
roughly 30
hyperspace,
people in one
or this
company. 3
hyperdrive?
companies, 1 battalion.
Or yeah, the hyperdrive. I'm gonna ask like the little RF droid.
The small RF droid lets you know that there isn't a hyperdrive on the ship, but it does go wicked fast.
Wicked fast, huh?
His
Oh
words.
man. One time I went really fast in a speeder. It kind of broke. I was able to fix it though. So, you know, maybe I could. Eh? No?
Expletive. No way.
no one
think-
touches my ship.
Your droid is mean.
He
I
gave
think
you
it
mechanical
translates
dispute.
roughly to pretentious shut up.
So what brings you here to us?
Alright, I guess I take my helmet off now.
All right.
So Mishra's about 6 feet. She's, I want to say stocky.
She look like Brienne? Game of Thrones?
I don't watch Game of Thrones. The Shaw. I don't have. I
What?
All right.
don't watch anything. But
All right,
anyway,
no
so she's got black hair with.
Captain Phasma. Does she look like Captain Phasma?
I think she's stockier.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean she's just.
She's strong.
Yeah.
Sturdy.
She comes from German stock, so she's got these big bones.
Oh, she's the kind of like if
Who's
you want
breeding?
steak, if you want steak, she just punches a cow in the
Good
head.
as hell.
Yes,
She's like good as hell this
Husband
time.
von
but not creepy like the bodybuilders or anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, but so she's got black hair with red stripes, and then right here she's got a burn scar. It's kind of in the shape of a starburst-ish, so it covers this part and then part of her eye.
Like a clan marking?
No, like a crap went wrong.
Wicked eye patch?
Like a what?
Like something blew up and
Okay.
she caught the
Gotcha.
edge of it right
Okay.
there. And then I guess you couldn't tell, but her left arm from the elbow down is robotic. So she's been through some stuff, you know.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So she takes off I take off my helmet and I look at all of you and I'm like, since you didn't understand the scales analogy, I am here to help you turn the tide so that there is honor.
You are a true honorable warrior then.
As all of my people should be and once were.
Are we just going to trust this one after they've done so much to us? And then you see Master Itzing put his hand up. This one speaks the truth. I can sense it.
My people might be cheating at the moment, but I have yet to know for us to use such terrible tactics as lying and pretending.
Then perhaps you could help us either bring them to the negotiating table or force some kind of an...
They will not negotiate. These are
Then in
Mandalorians.
that case, perhaps we could force some kind of a pause in the fighting and allow the civilians, the non-combatants, to escape this planet.
I can definitely help on that. And that is my intent. My people will not see reason. I will show them the right path then.
That sounds fair.
Well, yes.
Master.
Well then, We have much to discuss then, so let us all move inside. The Cellcat says, and Master Itzing looks out across the horizon. There's a bunch of chatter that's going on in your helmet, and your RF unit begins moving in a circle really fast because it's currently intercepting a bunch of chatter as well.
Right.
What is it saying?
The RF unit moves towards you. You get the RF unit lets you know that you're currently being hailed by other rally masters, and they want to know what your location is.
Can you do that in character?
Apparently.
It's like, yeah, it seems like it's that kind of thing. You want me to just tell them to, go fly off a thing?
Go fly themselves.
Yeah, go fly themselves.
RF, can we send back a
Force up.
dead signal?
Pretty
much, I am offline.
That's a great tone. The RF unit basically disconnects. I guess some of the transceivers from your ship.
Cool. There
You
you
can
go.
always smash them and be like boring conversation anyway.
Is this the color of your clan armor? I know somewhat of your people. This
Yes.
is not the color of your clan. This is the color
Oh.
of
No, that's
the
yes,
war.
that's the color of my.
If I may make a recommendation, perhaps it would be safer for you to change this color or wear robes in addition, so that way you differentiate yourself from the other Mandalorian invaders. Being human female, many of the Cathar survivors would attempt to harm you.
I hate to change out of the armor since I'm the real Mandalorian. However,
Then you should change the colors.
It's like we can just put a cloak thing on you. I'm pretty sure I got.
Or change your
Can we
colors.
just do
Just-
that?
just give me the cloak.
Very well. That would be easier.
Rafi hands you a cloak.
The purple one?
Just mine.
Okay.
It's pretty. It's kind of ratty. There's what you think may be some blaster holes in it.
It means it's
And some bite
seen-
marks.
But he wears it over his armor, so
Say
it's
it.
pretty.
Yeah.
I just say it means that it's done its job.
Yes. Celtic bite marks and
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff.
It is a misconception that used armor is bad armor.
I completely agree. Yes, we should talk much more on this at length. What kind of armor styles do you like? Did you know that the particular
You guys make your way inside of the city and move back towards the main floor of the keep. Elsewhere, Master Oogway arrives with several Cathars down the bowels inside the siege hall. And
Jack King and I are supporting the master between us.
With the arm.
Yep. Oh, he's got the arm too. We're supporting the master.
Are you
trying
using
to
like
clear
pat
Jack's
around the
head.
back?
No.
Like
no.
good job.
so it seems as if Master Delmora is gone then.
Master Delmora says hi.
He
Or
escaped.
goodbye.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time processing what we just went through. This is my coping mechanism.
Master, he attacked us all. He was going to the dark side, I believe. He wouldn't listen to reason. I tried talking him out of it, but he just attacked me out of the blue.
He expressly said that the strong deserve to survive while the weak aren't worth the effort.
Master Iskandar came to help us, but as you can see, she's been gravely wounded.
I'll be fine. I just need to meditate for a while. I can use the force to heal myself. And she stands straight.
She could do that. I'll watch. I will absolutely watch him. Or I'm not there, never mind.
yeah, you want to do
other
all
stuff.
I've got farsight. Yeah. I'll be quiet.
So, I'll remain. I have some things to speak with Master Iskandar. From what I understand, there have been some developments. You should make your way towards the others.
Yes, Master. Gax King told me about the room with the young ones. Should we bring them back to the rest of the group? There's no need for them to be isolated like they are.
Yes, do that.
Okay.
What should I do with this arm?
It's your master's arm. It seems a bit of a morbid trophy to keep, Gaxgan.
I have no intention of keeping it as a trophy, Master. I was hoping that we could possibly keep it if we happen to find a cloning facility. If at all possible.
I think it's best to leave ghosts to rest. If your master has been... If Master Delmora is fallen away, then perhaps it's best if they are allowed to fall away.
I'm sorry, Master. On one hand, I agree, but there was... Alright, that was just... Alright.
On the one hand, I agree, but on the others...
Alright,
On one hand, I agree, but as I do
Shut
not
up.
possess the other.
alright. So, there was no death blow. There was no body to recover. For all I know, he still could be alive out there. I mean, we've seen Jedi of all sorts, people of all sorts, come back from worse.
Then perhaps you will have to face your master again.
Right.
See your way to the others. I will see Master Iskandar healed.
I'll meet you later, Master.
Mm.
I run off towards the to where the younglings were being kept.
You make your way over to where the younglings are being kept. Elsewhere in the keep, Master Yitzing makes his way towards Samar. So, we have a different idea of what we can do to make our way from this keep.
Yes, Master.
Below this place, there's an alcove. Connected to that alcove are a series of caves separated by, a good amount of old rubble. When this place was founded, those tunnels near and connecting did not exist. From what I understand, one of your allies has some ability at manipulating objects. You through the Force.
Yes, sir.
I have that ability myself. You have some skill at seeing through objects, correct?
Yes, Master, I do.
I should need you to come with me to this space below. We'll see if the tunnels connect. If some of the old maps we've been looking at are correct, we might be able to move out through a pass near this cliffside.
Certainly. If it's possible. I believe Kieran can definitely lift whatever stones we need moved out of the way. I'm sure he is no match for, of course, your wisdom, experience, and power in terms of moving. But I'll be happy to go with you. What?
We're just talking over
That
here in
was a
Couch
carrot.
Land. We're not talking in Chair Land, okay? Don't mind us over there in the Chair Kingdom. Couch Land keeps to its own.
Very well then.
Represent.
We will. I will make those arrangements, and we should make our way there directly from here.
Yes, Master.
Do you have any knowledge of when your clan will attack us? The Selkath asks.
I know that they are already on their way. And that they were aiming for the unprotected people that have been funneled towards the trees.
If I may ask a question, I know that the ships that your people use when they plan their ground assaults can hold up to 800 of your warriors. Do they not?
Yes.
Master, if it were possible for us to gain one of those ships, then perhaps we could use that ship to transport the remaining survivors and blend right in with the Mandalorians, possibly to make our
Is
escape.
that all that's left?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what your people have done.
Hey, I don't agree with my people right now. That's why I'm here. I didn't realize that we had done so much and so little.
I didn't realize Samurai was a racist.
I'm not. I'm upset because this is genocide that their people have caused. And I'm really upset with that.
So, do we have knowledge of where one of these transports has landed?
I asked the Catharians, I mean, like based on what they might have seen around here closely, I just know of the one that was 60 clicks away from where we were before. That's too far.
I mean, it's not necessarily too far if it's still in that position.
Then in that case, maybe if we were to get on a fighter, or if Rafi could hook us up to a fighter that could get there quickly, then maybe we could try to secure it and then get that transport back here and then evacuate the people.
That seems like something that could work. Your master listens. Yes, we could do that. We will remain here in case the main force arrives.
Yes, Master.
Master Uruguay has a plan to throw them away.
The one where he sacrifices himself. If we can prevent that.
If you'd like, I can get started. In the time that I've been here, have I seen anti-vehicle weaponry as part of the keep?
No.
Yeah, dude, we're woefully underpowered. So if we can get that transport ship and hopefully get it here and make it look like, the Mandalorians are invading or something before they start bombing this place, maybe we can get the Catharians on that ship and hyperspace out.
I guess I'm just worried that there's going to be some of them on that ship.
Of course they're going to be on that ship, but with enough of us, we can secure it quickly.
Wait, some of you are Jedi, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I've actually never really dealt with a Jedi in person, but I have heard stories, and I'm not sure how much of these stories are story and how much are fact, but can you make projections of yourself?
Sometimes.
Can any of you that are here do so?
Nope.
One of the masters has an ability to do that. Why, do you ask?
Well, Mandalorians are really hard
Pull it back.
turning down challenges. I would say that if maybe you called for a fight of champions, by the time that they got to fight said champion and realized that it was merely an image,
So
we could be on our way.
who could be, who would we make this challenge against?
I don't remember the name of the person.
Cassus Fett?
Yeah,
Cassus
Cassus
Fett,
Fett.
your war leader?
Yeah,
Cassus
you
Fett.
would send the message to Cassus Fett.
Very well then. We
That
will
old.
we will send this message to Cassus Fett, and you and the rest of the Padawans will see about
The ship.
securing the ship. We will send Master Iskander with you.
I mean, I should be able to commandeer it without too much trouble.
All right. Then if you fly it, then we can get it back here and
Yes.
we can load everyone up
Yes.
and get away.
I think it'd be best if she maybe got some rest. We can just,
Master Iskander?
Yeah. She's been through a lot here. Like,
I would like to take one of the masters with us. But if that's the case where she needs to rest and we secure the ship.
I mean, it's just. I'd like to speak with her.
Very well.
Shall I go with you, Master, down to the area of the paths just to make sure that we can get enough people down here in case they decide to bomb the place?
Yes. Let's make our way down that way now.
Yes, Master.
We do
and-
not need a Jedi Master with us. We do not need to wait. This should be easy enough.
All right. We can do all of that. You go see Master Iskander. You've got the younglings. Actually, can we get the younglings to possibly help down there too, since they're force sensitive?
Yeah, you can.
Let's do that.
All right. So you make your way towards one of the side rooms, and Kieran, you make your way up from the bowels of the keep. You go to where you remember the younglings were being kept, and as you open the chamber up, you can see a good number of them look at you when you arrive. One of them growls. Is it time to leave?
Yes, kids, sorry, it is time to leave. You weren't supposed to be left in here this long anyway. Follow me. We're going to take you back to join the others.
You make your way out, and as you make your way out, you see that Master Itzing and Samar are making their way down through the tunnels. Well, excellent, Kieran. And now look at all of these you've found. We very much should require, well, not require, that's wrong. We would ask your help, young ones, if you would be able to give it. We're all brave. We are willing to fight if that's what it means. Oh no, you will not have to fight today. Hopefully. We need you all to go below and help us create a path so that we can make our way away from this place.
Well, that sounds like our master has found a way for you to help save your families.
They all nod their heads emphatically, and they make their way down to down into the darkness. I mean, none of the keep's power extends this far,
Right.
so you take small lanterns and you begin making your way through the tunnels, and they are not big. You can feel them push against you as you move to the far end of the tunnel. You have far sight, so with your vision extending outwards, you can see past this area, this hewn stone. You begin to survey the area. Make me a notice check, and you can combine your force rating with the check.
All right. So my perception is 1 yellow, 1 green, and then with my force, farsight. Well, I gotta reroll all of it. My rule. If I don't hit the no, that's always been my rule. Always. That would be 3 success with a dark side point.
Do you want to? So the dark side point is how you activate your power. You want to use?
I will absolutely take that dark side point to activate that power because the need is great.
Okay. How does that feel to you?
It matches the cold of the stone down here and the deaths of tens of thousands that weigh upon my shoulders, and the urgent need to make sure that these survivors can escape. And I will do whatever it takes, including walk down dark paths of the soul if necessary.
You take a conflict. You run your hands along the walls. They're wet from condensation and from some of the seawater that's seeped up this way. And your hand finds a stone that's particularly sharp. As you run your palm against it, you can feel it cut into your skin, and that should make you draw your hand away or feel anger. Instead, you feel cold. You can feel the lack of life in this place, and it seeps into you a little bit. But as you look out into the darkness, you feel the darkness fade, and you find the space where the rock wall is the weakest. And just past it, there is another connecting tunnel. It must be the tunnels they were talking about in the maps.
All right. I'm going to view that jagged cut in my hand as the blood price that I paid for this. And I will go ahead and extend my senses out and make sure that that's the right path. If I can see where we're being led, then I'll continue down that path.
Okay.
And if it's a matter of cutting through, if I need to ignite my lightsaber and breach the wall for the young ones and everyone behind me, then I'll do that as well.
Do it.
All right.
Yep.
Possibly.
All right.
Yeah, I'll tell you where to cut, so the two of us can cut at the same time.
Okay.
And try to inspire the people that are behind us, right?
Yeah.
Light in the darkness.
You make a leadership roll.
I will make a leadership roll.
Make a leadership roll.
All right. 2 yellow, 1 green against.
Against 2 purple dice.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm
Okay.
gonna spend that destiny
That's
point.
cool. That's cool. It would be really unfortunate if you guys found nothing but despair in the tunnels.
That is much better, actually. 1 success, 1 advantage. The others cancel out.
Okay, that's fair.
But it's enough. It's enough.
Better.
Yeah.
I guess like
And between the silver of your silver blade and my cerulean blue lightsaber, when we carve that path through the walls.
Yeah.
Very nice, very direct.
you cut a hole in the space,
Yeah.
and you hear the sounds of the rock crumble away. It'll have to be cleared out a good amount, but as you extend your senses out, you feel like making your way down this way. This will connect with the outside. You can feel air that's different on this side of the wall. When the stones fall away, you can hear a cheer from from the Cathar behind you, and Master Itzing. Well, you turn around. He nods his head.
That is the praise that I definitely need.
Well done. All right.
Thank you, Master.
You did all of the work, the both of you. Now we'll see about excavating this area then, removing the stones. Meet up with the other ones.
Yes, Master. And I'm going to explain the mission to him.
Okay.
Remember the drop ship that the Mandalorians took when they first arrived? Remember how it holds 800? The drop ship, the major drop ship that the platoon told us about.
Right.
The one that holds 800 warriors.
The one that they were scouting out from.
Yes. We're going to go take that ship, and that's going to help us get these Catharians off the planet.
Okay.
So we've got to go get it. We also...
Am I going, or do I need to help the master clear the tunnel?
No, you're going.
No, you're going with him.
We met a Mandalorian warrior who is truly noble of spirit. Master Itzing saw the truth of her words and her intent.
She's
in her
on our
mind.
side.
She took our side over her own people because she said what they're doing is not honorable.
Well, that's
And
for sure.
she said she's a true Mandalorian, and based on her actions so far, I'm inclined to believe her. And the fact that she's willing to fly the ship, the drop ship, to get here and rescue the people, to rescue the Catharians, that is incredible. That's bold, and despite being labeled a traitor by her people, I mean, that is the true definition of righteousness. It's doing the right thing no matter what.
I had heard once the Mandalorians were supposed to be an honorable warrior race, but nothing I've seen up to this point shows me they were.
Well, this does. This clearly demonstrates that they're, at least in some of their bloodlines, it runs true.
Yeah, and then later on they become complicit.
Only more of them share the same ideals.
True. Well, in that case, let us even the odds and balance the scales, as she would say.
Elsewhere,
Yes.
so you're going to see your master, correct? You see, you make your way into the infirmary, and you see Master Iskandar is she's sitting in the corner of the infirmary meditating. You can see that there is a slice in her armor through her chest.
I'm like, hey, the Cathar outside told me you were in here. What happened?
There was. I got in a fight with Master Del Mora.
What?
Master Del Mora tried.
Did he bring up that time where...
No, he tried to kill Kieran.
Oh! Is he okay?
He's gone now.
Is Kieran... Is Kieran dead?
No, Kieran's alive.
No, he's... Okay, so he's fine. You said...
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like you're getting ahead of yourself a little bit. Kieran's fine. I would have opened with a bunch of people are dead, Rafi. If there were dead people.
Okay. Alright, there was that one time where you tried to soften me up first and didn't tell me that stuff. I
Right,
just completely
well...
took it the wrong way. So I just wanted to make sure that nobody was dead.
No, there's... Oh, so Master
Except
Del
for-
Mora's gone.
Well, if you fought, then of course he's gone. Like forever gone, or just somewhere else gone?
I'm not sure. Trying
You
to
okay?
heal.
Sorry.
Working on healing. That's
Sorry. Do you want me
where
to
most
rub
of my
it?
energy
I'm
should
pretty
be going.
sure I have those patches that they
getting
get
ahead
really
of yourself,
hot.
and you can. Do you need something?
then get cold.
Do you need something? I don't need the icy hot patches.
Okay.
I never need those.
I think they're called Med-Aid patches. That was what's on the packaging.
That's not.
right?
What do you? So what?
I think
what's
Icy
going
Hot's a
on?
brand, not the. Oh,
It's a
right.
type.
So
Alright.
There is a big drop ship of Mandalorians, and I think we're gonna go and steal one. So
All right, let's go.
That's
she begins to get up.
wait.
No, we're not going to steal. We're going to acquire.
We're commandeering,
Yes.
repurposing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I feel like there would be like I can't say steal. There was that one time where he kind of got mad at me for saying steal. So
No, it's all. I think in this
illegally
situation,
acquire.
we are repurposing
Yes.
the things that
Illegally.
they have. Not illegally. It's not really illegal. Okay, so we're going to do this then. I'm ready to go.
Are you sure? You said you were healing and it hurt a bit. And
Right, well,
you've
I can
been
still
kind
go.
of like around the eyes a bit.
This-
Are you okay?
This place has been hard for me to remain with all of the death here. If we need to range out and acquire A Mandalorian. So where is your character there?
No,
Did
I'm
you
just
go?
laughing at you guys.
Okay, cool. All
I'm
right.
just laughing with not
That's fine.
at you
That's
two.
fine.
This is like some Laurel and Hardy almost.
Master Iskander seems like oddly the most human Jedi Master like ever.
She actually has a very like centering relationship with her Padawan.
Because otherwise, these be both burger machines.
Yeah.
So we gotta have some banter there.
So, for a long time.
So no, leaving this place would be good for a bit. I think.
Okay.
I could feel myself. I just kept thinking about my daughter, and anyways.
I don't know what that's. I mean, I feel that, but I don't know how to bring that up with you, so I just don't. But if we want to go, though, we can do that.
I would like to go.
Okay, we can just not talk about this, or later.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
That one. That's
All right.
the one we're gonna do. Is we're gonna not talk about it.
Okay, all right.
That's
we'll
the
just-
one.
You know,
You know, I got you though. I got your back. Like,
I
regardless.
also have your back. I'm going to
I'm
finish.
not gonna do that for you.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Ah, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna
Okay,
heal.
you just
Get the rest of them.
Here's your
the
cup.
rest of them. Thank you.
slow sips.
That's good. I like
All right.
that.
I'm just gonna.
You make your way. You make your way out. What are other people doing?
Not that.
Okay, cool.
Just stand outside the door, staring.
Yeah, we're listening and going, what?
All right.
Oh gosh.
Sulking?
That's. I mean, all right. So.
Dude, I just possibly killed my master. I have no idea. There's a lot going on in here.
Yeah.
in here.
There's a lot of stuff.
So you're processing.
Yeah.
Okay.
One could say I'm experiencing conflict.
Okay. Well, you guys make your way up into the main area. You see Gasgang and Mishra, and you see Rafi. And Master Iskander looks like she is getting her things ready, and kind of stiff around the middle part.
All right.
But it looks like she's ready to go.
Well, in that case, while she's mending, we'll make sure that we do any of the physical interactions. Hopefully, we won't have to. Hopefully, this will go along very nicely and smoothly with minimal combat. If we're fighting, then we're doing it wrong. We're all
Yeah.
wearing Mandalorian armor right
Yeah.
now, right?
There's no
Yeah.
reason.
Right. So we're all wearing red Mando armor.
Oh.
Robbie's not.
That reminds me,
Rafi's
I
back.
take off the robe you gave me and hand it back.
Right. So.
Thanks.
So, can we make sure that your armor kind of begins to resemble more Mandalorian for this mission, for the purposes of this mission?
I can put on 2 cloaks.
Okay.
There's a way to go like.
Well, I'm just
Put
I'm
on
just saying-
like the backpack. Like I was just like put on one through the arms with the back and the front.
Right. But I'm just saying because I mean, remember we're wearing Mandalorian armor, and we kind of changed it around like to fit me.
Yeah.
And then yours is reddish with purple.
Or I could go in a. It's closer to like like deep purple and
Okay.
black.
Okay, gotcha.
But I can just get in a box though, or
No, well, you know,
or a
we'll just
trunk.
Say,
Is there a trunk?
no, we'll
on
say we
there?
brought you. You're a prisoner.
Sure. All
You're a
right.
prisoner. Yeah. So you're a prisoner. We're taking you back to the dropship. You're in control, or you're in charge.
Yes.
Since you would probably know the correct call signs and
Yes.
passcodes and things like that.
So Mishra, it looks like with everyone here that there are 4 rally masters.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
that's-
realize they had rally. I didn't realize they had that kind of armor, so that's not gonna.
So yeah, they're all sort of. I mean, you're obviously the highest ranking, but they're all sort of like you don't really have. I mean, it's kind of a strange. Like it's a strange grouping of troopers to I guess bring with you. So yeah, so you
Well,
just
what if
So
we're
this is
aware.
the 4 rally
We've
masters returning to the ship.
We've got 4 rally masters, and we've got Master Iskander and also Rafi. And if they're going to play prisoner, they would take 4 rally masters. With
Well,
them.
and there were 4 rally masters missing from this dropship in the first place.
Well, 4 rally masters and the platoon.
Yeah, but
Oh,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
platoon
That's
died.
what
The
we're
rally
saying.
masters made it.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
That sounds
Returning-
believable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Returning rally
Oh,
masters.
And if we
I'll
need
buy
to, we
that.
can spend a destiny point to make sure that it
Yeah,
sounds
it's
great.
gonna And
That's
this
worth it.
this is gonna go so smooth.
Perfect. I've got a good feeling about
I
this.
have 4 dark side points stream. This is
Well,
gonna be so great.
I've got a really good feeling about this.
All right.
I got pretty good armor.
What could possibly go wrong?
Stop!
Just follow my lead and stay quiet.
Roger.
Very quiet.
We all hold a thumbs up.
I'm good. I'm good.
George
Quiet.
holds
I can
two.
totally be just completely silent. You don't hear anything.
You start
out.
now.
Okay, fine. We'll start right away, and I will be absent.
I'm just walking off while he's still talking.
You make your way ahead. Master Iskander follows, and I guess you guys make your way towards the great gates at the front of Huron Siege. They open them just a bit so that the 5 of you or the 6 of you with Master Iskander can make your way through, and before you leave, Master Ugwe makes his way towards you, Kieran. I just wanted to say, if perhaps when you arrive back here, I am not here.
Where else would you be, Master?
Yes,
Finest time.
I always appreciate your dutifulness, Kieran.
Master, you're not planning on doing something fatalistic, are you?
Me? No.
Master, now I really think you're going to do something fatalistic. Come on, Master, never forget, you always taught me there's always a way.
Yes, there is always a way.
So I believe that there's a way that we will meet up again in this life.
Of course. Are you going somewhere?
I'm not the one going somewhere, Master.
Yeah.
Promise me that you will do everything you can to return alive.
Of course. I will very much make my way and return intact.
Okay, good. I'll hold you to that for when I meet you again.
Yes.
I'm going to clasp arm with him.
He gives you a hug.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Wait, I'm sorry. The best compliment he could give you was "You're so dutiful." God, that's awful.
A complicated relationship. I like how everyone looked down and was like, that's about as much emotions as we're okay with.
That's a Master Padawan relationship. What kind of tickle we can get.
Whew, yeah, I know, right? So, yeah, you guys, I guess you guys...
Hug. Yep. Master hugs you goodbye.
Well, I'm not hugging goodbye because I don't do goodbyes.
You gonna say it?
His toad's gonna die now.
Till next time, Master.
There is no death. There's only the Force.
Yes. We will see each other again.
Yeah, it's not.
Wave and say, "May the Force be with you, Master."
And with you. Same on.
And also with you.
And you all begin making your way. You move down away from the hillside, and you walking at the fore. You can see the remains of the houses of Nearest. You'd seen the video of it occurring, but it's been there to set for a day. The great tree burned black. The pieces around it, and you can see crows. You continue making your way past that place, continuing towards the savannah. You can see the space in the savannah has been scored black in places. How would you all like to proceed?
Well, I was going to ask, did they not have any kind of speeders or any kind of mode of transportation?
They did not.
Okay.
Think about it. Also, it would be seen from radar and scanner, and it'll get
Depending
blasted.
on how forested they are.
Right, but we've got to cover 60 kilometers. We got to cover 60 kilometers.
All right.
So we
Okay,
fly
we-
in?
All right.
I can't
All right.
that one.
Can we force
don't wanna
enhance
get
and do some serious athletics?
Yeah, you can also just rely on me for survival checks.
Yeah,
No,
we're looking
we
at
need
time
to-
though.
we need
Why
to
am
triple
I
our
not
speed.
taking my ship?
Well, I thought
ahead of them?
originally that like,
You could take your
Is-
your ship ahead of them if you
I
wanted.
thought
Well,
Rafi
wait,
was gonna
but your
modify
ship
her
only
ship
holds
and
one
we were
person.
gonna hang on.
Why don't
Right.
we hang
No,
on to the
I
ship
realized
then?
that.
Oh, I was thinking we were
I'll-
just gonna squeeze everybody in there.
No, it's a one per.
Yeah, it's a one-
fighter.
it's a
I was
person
thinking
fighter.
we were gonna
Actually-
hang on. Like I thought she asked Rafi like modify. I thought he was gonna like modify with some things that we can hang on to.
Magna
We're just
rope or
gonna
something?
kinda-
Yeah, that would.
How many people
60
are
kilometers.
we talking about here?
6.
So
6 people
five.
to dangle for my
5 people.
That-
hang up with
5
That's a-
dangling.
Cause that's.
And you think they're not going to notice that?
They're gonna notice.
I mean,
they're
you're
gonna notice
skimming
those
the
people.
ground. Who are you gonna fly by?
Also, like that, like coming down the planet those weren't your orders. Now, when you arrive, you'll be able to, I guess, like convince them of your position. But like flying, like in with your ship towards that transport would look very suspicious.
Yeah. All right.
Do we have any kind of land speeders or any kind of blanks?
Nope.
Yes.
Any local animals?
Okay.
I mean, there are
Like nugs?
There's Kiltics.
there are Kiltics.
Can you ride them?
Yes.
Can we write 'em?
Syndra, you know what? Thanks for that destiny point. That's what Syndra's been doing. Because she's been cleaning out the tunnels below, making sure that the people can get to safety, and she's got those Kiltics for us to ride to get to the dropship. So thank you very much for that communicator.
Okay.
Because that's what Syndra's been doing. Yes, we're spending those destiny points.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys do it.
Yes.
You guys just have to make your way to the caves below the savannah through that fissure that you had made earlier.
Yes.
And you begin making your way. Make me a survival check.
Hold on, this fucking.
Please make me a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah, survival, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
What are we writing?
Yeah. How many destiny points do we have to spend on that one?
You guys
That's
just have to
awesome.
spend one. That's fine. I'm
Thank
good
you.
with it.
That's
All
cool.
right. Okay, cool.
Survival.
What's the difference?
The difficulty is going to be 2 purple.
You can do it. We have faith in you.
Don't ever say that.
What?
Just setting yourself up for failure.
May the
Oh.
Schwartz be with you.
Oh my goodness.
See?
I haven't
I
seen
believe in you, Gax Gang. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got one advantage, one advantage, 2 hits, and a triumph.
So you were
See? That's what you need.
So you are
Where was
naturally.
that?
Inspiration.
Where was that? 20 minutes ago.
So Gax Gang,
You weren't with me.
you are trailblazing. Is anyone scouting ahead?
I'm using the.
We're in the tunnel.
No, you guys are making your
No.
way to the tunnels.
Doesn't my armor scout ahead to an extent?
Yeah.
Ish.
It makes it so it negates 2 black dice if there are any negative conditions.
Oh, okay.
Let's assume that there's a perimeter of Mandalorians around us because they're all going to be coming in. So Gax King is our best scout, and with his triumph, that would be something that you could do.
Yeah, I have an enhanced optics suite and an in-helmet scanner.
Okay.
He's our best scout.
And a triumph.
So yeah, you utilizing that triumph, you move to the fore of your party, making your way down toward the fissure. As you look out, you can see that there are some Mandalorian ships that are in the area. It looks like they're looking for survivors, and they're small. I guess like they're small fast ships that are pretty high up in the atmosphere. They don't seem to notice your party as you make your way towards the giant fissure.
Sweet.
You make your way towards the fissure in the ground.
We did make sure, and I'm saying this as a player, we did make sure that the prisoners are bound, correct?
I just have my hands behind my back.
Well, I mean, pretending to be bound, at the very least.
Yeah, I just have my hands behind
Yes.
my back. I don't
Okay,
know.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, he's got his hands behind his back.
Master Scanner does the same. She puts her arms behind her back. You climb down into the space underground, and there are Kiltics there. For you,
Spell that.
Kiltics, K-L-T-I-K. I think that's how you
That
say
is
it.
not coming up on the Google.
Yeah, it's K-L-T-T-I-K.
Yeah. They're big giant insect.
I'm pulling up Killix,
Killics.
They're bug things?
but they're bugs. They're bug people.
Oh no, these are like giant bug animal things. They feel like huge
Weird
beetles.
that that's not pulling up.
Kaltiks.
All right.
There it is.
Oh, here we go. Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not the best looking things in the whole.
I mean, most
That's
bugs
cool.
aren't, but
Chomp on it right away.
What?
I'm
Chomp on it right away.
All right, so you guys are gonna. I mean,
We're gonna ride the Kiltics under the in the tunnels because that's what Cinder's been doing.
okay?
Because she's been working on this plan for us the whole time.
Wait, no,
She's
we're not
gifted
riding
like
in the
that.
tunnel. We're riding them.
No, we're riding in the tunnels under the Mandalorian, so that way they'll never see us or suspect us.
I thought we were riding above ground, so I could
No.
commandeer the ship.
We're riding under the tunnels until we
We're
can get
making our way
close to
towards
the
the
ship. We're making our way to the ship.
Okay.
We're
All right.
sneaking there under.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But then when we pop up close to the ship, then we're going to be on foot, so that way they won't know we'll just be random Mandalorians.
All right, cool. You guys, these
Rando Mando. Rando Mando Commandos.
so you can see the collected area of the Kiltics like underground, and as you move towards one of them sort of lowers its head and allows you to put your hand on it, and you it chitters
Like the
when
mighty
after you
silver
touch it, and you guys get on their backs. Make me survival checks or knowledge xenology checks. It could be either one of those.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be just 2 purple die.
Ooh. Hey, I might do this.
So like they lower their head and like.
Like How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like Bob at the zoo when he goes to the gorilla cage. I'm gonna pay for that one.
Yes. I have so many.
All right.
I got a triumph and an advantage.
Oh man,
Too bad you didn't roll that one.
All right.
I
So you're-
failed, but I got an
Yeah, it's only 2
advantage.
misses.
Okay, you have an advantage. So
Roll 2.
I don't even know what I'm rolling.
you are
survival.
going to be making a survival
Okay.
check.
Or
That is,
the other one.
or a knowledge check. So the survival roll is based off of your cunning. So if you don't have the skill,
So
you just
3?
roll the base dice.
All right.
And it
So
should
the
be
base dice
2
would be
green
this.
dice.
You have the same one as me then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, rolling dice.
All right. So blasty things were good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's blasty things.
And they the upside down triangles subtract.
Is that your
That's
first?
bad.
Is that your first check for the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Awesome.
So in total,
What
you
are
got,
these guys?
so.
Are those
This
more blasties? I can't tell.
Oh no, those are
Cancel?
Okay.
So you got 2 hits and 1 advantage.
You do it.
Very nice.
You do it. So, has your character ever have they ever ridden animals on any other planets, or
Yeah, sure.
is it just like
Yeah, when you go and you take a planet, you utilize
Ride what they got.
all the local stuff.
Why is there no animal piloting?
It's survival.
Is it?
Survival check.
Yeah.
That's why you're awesome.
Yeah.
You got survival as one of your main
I'm gonna
skills.
tame a crate dragon.
Okay.
okay? That is certainly a goal.
if it accidentally steps into a series of mines and dies,
So,
my bad.
What?
so Rafi, so you failed your check, right?
Yes.
Or did you push?
I failed it.
Okay. And did anyone else fail their check?
Yeah. 2 misses.
2 misses.
And
Are
I
you guys gonna
pushed
get
with
eaten?
1 disadvantage.
Okay, so it's a bumpy ride for you, for Samar. You get jostled a good amount. You take a strain.
Okay.
The Rafi and Kieran are just uncomfortable on their animals. You're having trouble steering it. It sort of moves into a wall a little bit. It crashes and then it makes the horrible screeching noise.
It's like, my bad. I was grabbing that's an antenna. That's not a sorry thing.
And Kieran, same with yours. It makes this awful screeching noise as you hold onto it, and it reverberates through the walls outside. Gax Kang is up ahead, like far ahead of everyone, scouting ahead, and it looks like the tunnels are clear. And Mishra, you are right behind Gax Kang, making your way through the tunnels along with Master Iskandar.
Trying so hard to ignore the goobers behind me.
You look back
I think
and
I'd feel dealing with them on a daily basis.
so the Mandalorian helmets begin to become a buzz with chatter.
So we're in range.
So you hear, "Oi, this is Locke. We have a seismic disturbance close to the location of the dropship. Myself and my basilisk are going to investigate."
These things make that much movement.
They're
When you
huge.
have 2 idiots.
I know, but come on.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right this very moment.
Basilisk War Droid. Have you ever seen one?
I'm looking it up.
Basilisk?
Basilisk is like your
Well,
pesky
either way, as
eyes.
we're scraping along in the
Yeah.
caverns underneath, live a life
Oh.
of adventure, my master.
Well, that's
said.
lovely.
See wonderful and exotic places.
Lovely.
Imagine, like,
Oceans and
tons of
seas
guns and
far and wide where the waters
Oh.
glisten. I'm underground, surrounded by dirt.
It's awesome.
And bugs. Don't forget bugs.
Yeah, my gills are just like flaring.
This is great.
I'm happy.
Do I have like any
I'm
sort
unhappy.
of
However, I'm using Farsight so that I can see.
EMP gadgetry on me?
That'd be dope.
You do not. Mostly because they wouldn't want you to have those things because of all the basilisk droids that
You would
be
mount
fighting
anything,
around.
wouldn't
But you do have fragmentation grenades.
No, not bugs.
And a missile tube.
Everyone's got to have a...
Limits?
Yeah.
Everyone has limits.
That's mine.
You've reached yours.
I mean,
What about the queen?
I don't
You
have.
mounted her.
No,
I guess
You
I
did.
look around at everybody's.
I'm really
You
thrust
mounted
deep
her.
inside.
will my missile take out a basilisk?
It'll probably damage it.
We're trading.
That's not taking
trying to
it
make
out.
life.
I
It's
enjoyed it when...
I'm gonna look at everybody with their fate, like everyone that like looks at the ground because they hear the word a basilisk is on the way. I don't have a Mandalorian headset. You can't hear their chatter. So
But you do have a comm link, don't you?
Yes.
That doesn't
an
mean he
encrypted
can.
comm link between me and my master, who's over there.
Who
Do you
also
have
does
to
not
use
have
that?
a Mandalorian
Who also
headset.
doesn't
Can you
have-
switch it to an open
Are
channel?
they
like what we're
speaking?
using?
Are they
I-
speaking basic or are they speaking Mandoa?
They're speaking basic.
Okay.
Because there's been a surge of new recruits of late, and they are learning Mandoa, but they for the most part are speaking in basic. So Gax Kang, you're the first to exit on the far end, and you're very close, maybe inside of 5 clicks of this drop ship. But as you had a triumph, correct?
Mm-hmm.
As you exit, you can hear.
At advantage.
Yes.
The triumph is more a
A
thing.
hit, a triumph, and the advantage.
No, I didn't have a hit. I just had a triumph and an advantage.
Well, the triumph is still amazing. So.
So you hear screaming in the sky, and as you look out, you can see a line of black moving towards your position. You can hide yourself, like before it arrives or before it sees you.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna tell everyone, do something.
They
high.
they haven't actually emerged from the tunnel yet.
I'm gonna warn them. I'm gonna warn them.
Okay.
Basilisk up ahead, coming
so-
in hot.
I need to roll. Can I roll mechanics to understand basilisks?
So how are you communicating with Rafi?
Can this communicator switch to an open channel?
Yeah, I can.
Sure.
All right, cool. Can I scan frequency to see if I find him on one?
Yes, you find his headset and master scanners.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell him through an encrypted transmission, like, hey, there's something big coming. There's a basilisk war droid. This ain't good. Hide now.
All right,
Hide.
make me a stealth check.
Okay.
You are moving against one.
Tell this to hide, huh?
You are rolling against one red die.
I got one advantage.
All right.
Always with the blue.
That's amazing.
Every single time.
Can I roll mechanics to
So,
understand
I rolled
the
stealth, but you know.
intricacies of a
Okay.
I'm pretty stealthy.
basilisk?
Do you know what?
To understand like the
you get
mechanics
some
of
advantage.
a basilisk, like because it's like the basilisk war droid is a very famous machine,
Uh-huh.
so I imagine mechanics worth their salt will have an understanding of how it operates.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I need another yellow die, please. As well.
I gotta stop doing that.
Okay, I think that's it. What's
All
the
right.
difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 2 purple die because knowing the schematics and how it generally operates isn't something
It's
that's-
different from knowing its stat line, because
Yeah.
that's what I'm kind of looking for a little bit.
Oh, you're looking for its stat line.
Just a little bit. Like, let me get some of this stuff. Like,
Okay.
soak
Like
it,
on a scale of
help.
1 to 50, how many hit points is that?
Okay.
Take it.
So I got 1 success. Yes.
Yeah, they don't look that impressive. So when he says basilisk, you think in your head the war machine units of the Mandalorian army. In your mind's eye, because you've looked over this schematic before, you see what looks more like an animal than a droid. But they've got I guess like vibro blades, like I guess like in vibro razors in their forward claws. A heavy repeating blaster, 2 missile tubes designed to take out ships. It
All these
has
are the same?
it's plated on it's plated with Beskar armor. I guess like in its forward ablative armor, and it doesn't really have 50 wound points. But it's not too far away from 50 wound points.
Okay.
So you know now.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a general idea of what I'm dealing with. or what I'm not dealing with, honestly.
Take out the pilot, not the droid.
Oh, that's a much better idea.
So you see like a war droid slam into the ground, above ground. You succeeded, correct, Kieran?
Yes.
And you wanted to make your way out of the fissure to see what you guys were dealing with.
I stealthed when he told me, "Be careful,"
Okay.
and I
stayed underground.
I crushed myself.
All right.
I stayed underground because there's no way I'm really good at stealth.
That's fair.
So
I'm
I just
walking.
figure it's easier to just stay underground, and because I can see through the dirt with farsight, I'm just gonna wait and watch. And
Yeah, because you can see right through the ground.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Can I use this?
I am walking toward him. I've got my blaster ready, but I'm trying to like
Hail
hail him.
My
My fellow Mando.
you hail the Basilisk war droid when it hits the ground. It almost growls. You can hear like the gears moving underneath it. It draws its wings behind its back, and you can see its forward guns scanning the area. The rider on its back, I guess, like taps his comm.
Shake my head. My comm's dead.
Your comm's dead. And he he just sort of like says it as loud as he can to you.
I get closer, but
You move closer.
yeah.
What are you doing in that hole there? He fires the missile at the Kiltic because there was a Kiltic that had made its way above ground. You see the missile impact the side of the Kiltic, and its innards splash black onto the ground next to near you. Well then. What are you doing ranging out? Take your helmet off.
Does he take his off?
He just gestures to take his helmet off. Do you really want to
Oh.
make him?
I mean, if he doesn't take his helmet off, then why am I taking my helmet off?
That's true, but
I mean-
he's just gesturing.
And I'm just gonna do like this. What the hell does that mean?
You see? Would you like to
What is
spend?
what is his rank?
He's a basilisk rider, so he's at least a rally master.
Okay, so he's at least my equal,
Yeah.
if not.
Well, no, he's probably your equal.
Okay.
So,
Or you get a bunch of dudes, he gets, or you get a ship, he gets that.
Yeah.
would you like to spend a destiny point to make him take his helmet off?
Yes, I would.
All right. He said, blast it. He takes his helmet off. Look, take your helmet off. The Mandalorian says.
Can I just blast him in the head?
All right. So you're aware there isn't really locational damage like that. If you crit, you can.
okay.
But that's okay though. You do a lot of damage. You can auto fire. You could certainly hurt folks with your blaster rifle. But there isn't really like a system that
He's
does
like
stuff
an
like that.
insta death though. I need to take his head off because if I
Roll
just
high.
hurt him, he
Yeah, but
might.
roll
for
high. Either way, you got him.
He's
off
gonna
his
hurt
comm.
you back.
Yeah, he's on his
He's
comm link.
off his
He's
comm.
off
Yeah,
his comm.
he's off his
So
comm.
it's a
He
big
can't-
All right.
Yeah.
He can't.
All right.
So
ask
roll for initiative?
help. Yeah, we can roll for everyone who are out there. You can see what's going on, so you know.
What do I roll?
Master Iskander's still pretending to
Can I
be
get a yellow die, please?
handcuffed. You can make your way out there if you want.
I'm gonna just be with her for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna just kind of like I'd still like to be in the initiative order. Like I still like to roll
Okay.
for initiative or whatever.
What do I roll for initiative?
You're gonna make me a vigilance roll.
So you got cool. Which is yours?
Oh.
Actually, you're actually ambushing him, so you're going to make me a cool roll. So you're gonna roll presence.
Which is better for you?
Presence is 2.
Since I had the advantage
Do you have cunning
left
with
over, and I had the triumph,
Yeah, my cunning is 3.
what can I do with the
I
triumph?
have a
advantage?
yellow and
well,
vigilance.
Oh, then use that then.
So
I don't know what that means.
So you'd use 1 yellow and 2 green.
Okay.
Dude.
All right. So what you can the triumph was basically so you saw him before he saw you, so you had an opportunity to tell. But you can give someone a blue die on their roll to make their initiative check. You give someone else a blue die.
Someone else.
Yeah, or you can recover a strain for yourself.
I don't need that.
Okay.
Who wants a blue die?
I do.
Take it.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go
no idea.
starting with Josh. I'm gonna get initiative orders. Josh, what'd you get?
I rolled 3 hits.
Right.
3 hits. That's amazing.
Now, can I roll cool? Because I was waiting for this. I mean, I figured it was an
And what's the
You
thing
totally
that's an
get it.
explosion and a wing?
Okay,
That
blue,
means you have
green,
a
and
success
force.
and a thing that makes yourself better.
So that's an advantage.
So yes, advantage.
I'll be
Let me
taking those
show
Huggies.
you. There's
That would
actually a
be
chart
6 hits and 1
where you
advantage.
can see
What? You're
person
going
that-
so
I
fast.
rolled the
those things
force
do.
and I rolled
Nice.
2 pips
So the-
and then
like the-
4 hits and
Let me
1
see that's
advantage.
in the
So
thing that
6.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah.
I got 3 hits and 1 advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Go 3
Nope,
hits.
Very
one
that's fine. That's what
advantage.
Google's for.
All right.
So what you're looking for
That is the
is
fastest I've ever rolled
Star
ever in
Wars
this game.
Force.
And I'm going to make sure that
I mean, I didn't get 4 hits or 3 hits.
excuse me, you got 3 hits.
Okay, that's fine.
It was really good.
So are we
So-
going off like proper like roll initiative order, or are we?
I mean,
choose.
this becomes group initiative order.
Okay.
Abby, what initiative would you like to? What initiative are you going on?
Wait. What am I?
2 successes.
2 successes and 2
2
advantages?
Okay, cool. All right. And
I actually got 1 success,
So
2
good.
advantage. I'm not going last, David.
okay,
I'm not going last.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy.
For everybody out there, this is the first roll that I'm not going last. For like, this is the what, 3rd game?
Yeah, this is the
Third game.
No, wait,
First,
the fourth game.
This is the
Fourth
fourth
game.
Fourth
This is
game.
right before
first
the end.
roll, I'm not last.
Well, you might still be last because he's a Mando on a war droid.
Okay, fine. I might be. What you got? What does he have for his
Do
initiative?
we want to talk about it, or we just? I feel like.
All right, let's just do it.
Okay,
Let's just
yeah.
do it. Let's do it.
So the Mandalorian is going on 3 successes and 1 advantage, and the Basilisk War Droid is going on 1 advantage.
All right.
So,
You're not going last.
So
Not
do I
going
roll off
last.
with him or what?
Okay. Well, the no. You go first.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So you guys have these are the initiative slots that you guys have available to you, and then you guys work out who wants to go. You have 1 person going at 6. I didn't write your advantage because you were just going on 6. You've got someone going on 3 with 1 advantage. We've got someone going on just 3. We've got someone going at 2 hits and 2 advantage, and we've got someone going on 1 hit and 1 advantage.
All right.
So, who would like to go on 6?
Let's have her go so she can hopefully
Yep.
blast him in the head, and then you go next because you're stealth, and then you can go. Are you out of the hole?
I stealthed when I came out of the hole.
And you're out of the hole too, right?
No, I'm still in there.
Okay, so you and I are both in the hole.
Y'all are in the hole.
In the
So,
in Masters.
you're-
Everyone who rolled an advantage, can we give is that specifically for turn order, or can we give that advantage?
That's for turn order.
Okay.
All right. So, because you're not rolling against any purple die or anything like that. If you roll a triumph, I can let you affect something narratively. But,
Gotcha. Okay.
all right. So, Abby.
Yes.
So your blaster rifle has got a trait called auto fire. It's pretty dope. The way auto fire works is you will roll an increased difficulty die, and it allows you to hit something multiple times if it's something that you'd like to use. So you wanted to shoot this Mandalorian into the future? Is that correct?
Oh,
Word
my! Sorry, I just saw what the roll is going to be. This is going to be dope.
All the dope.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
It's her first game, so can we recommend that she aim first because she would know that as
Yeah,
a Mandalorian
totally.
warrior? So since you're standing there and you already had your weapon, you would aim and then fire. So aiming is your maneuver. So just like in D&D, you get a bonus, a move, and then an action, like a standard action. In this case, you get an incidental, a maneuver, and then an action. So your maneuver would be to aim, and then you would actually fire.
Alright, so I'm aiming.
That gives
Okay.
you blue.
Give you blue die.
That's why it's important.
That's that.
I just do 1 blue die.
Well,
Well, no, then what's your ranged heavy?
My
you're-
ranged heavy is 3 yellow.
There you go. That's what we like to hear. So, with
All
your,
right. And you are rolling against a difficulty of 2 red dice.
but you know what?
What? That's potatoes.
Hey, Abby,
Yes.
because it's your first time shooting your weapon, it feels like the force is with you. Like it might be time to use that. How many Destiny dice?
You guys have 3. You guys want to use one? You can upgrade
It's her
one. of
first
yours.
time. Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
mean, but she's
She
got.
feels lucky.
I mean,
It's her first time.
she's
Why do
already
you
got
help the DM?
3 what's your
I'm
favorite?
helping us. I'm helping us.
So if you want to do it, go ahead. And,
I want her to blast this guy to activate her auto fire.
You can add a green die if you use 1 destiny point.
That's up to you guys.
It's her first time firing.
I'm down for whatever. If you want to do it, it's cool.
The
Down
most
for it.
damage you can do
All right,
as
cool.
fast as you can do.
Yeah.
All right, so I throw in a green.
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Anything good?
That's
All right.
triumph.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes. Helper.
Stop gloating, Bob.
All right. So the only negative that we have
Cancels
is
out.
one disadvantage, which is canceled.
And I have a
So
blank
we
die.
have one,
She gets
2,
1,
3
2.
successes.
A triumph and 2 hits.
Well, yeah, but that's 3
okay.
successes.
Oh yeah, a triumph,
Um,
2 hits, and 3 advantage.
Yes.
Okay. So
Triggers the auto.
So you can trigger your auto fire by spending the I call them Kravlas sometimes because they look kind of like those,
Okay.
but those are the advantages, and you can spend 2 of those to activate auto fire, which means you hit the person again.
What?
You can spend the triumph to activate auto fire or perform a critical injury. Now, critical injuries are pretty cool. I mean,
Gotta
I'm not going to
say-
say they're not the bee's knees, but you could do a whole nother amount of damage.
Critical injury is almost always the brilliant idea. So yes.
But you're saying that she could auto fire 3 times?
Yeah, she could fire once, hit once with, I guess, like the 2 she has, and then hit again with a triumph.
Right. So how much damage did you do with your HBR?
So
Yeah,
the
your weapon.
heavy blaster.
I think I actually pulled the heavy blaster. I don't know. What am I? Damage of 10?
Yeah, it does 10.
Whoa!
10 plus 3 is 13 times 3.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you were to multiply that times
Now,
3.
now he gets to apply his armor every time,
Sure.
but that's kind of a lot of damage.
13 times 3 minus whatever
Or,
is so
or you could do you could do a critical, which I mean you would roll percentile die and then like
Criticals are awesome too.
yeah they also do cool things. So
Either way, you've got awesome
Yeah.
options.
This is-
Congratulations
yeah.
on your first shot.
yeah, good
in
shot.
the game.
That's super generous.
I'm assuming if I rolled my crit, it would be whatever I roll would be the damage.
Well, whatever you roll would be the specific injury that happens. There's a chart.
Yeah, there's a chart.
So you still
So
shot
get
him
an
twice
effect.
and
Yeah.
you critted him, so do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay,
Roll your
so
percentile.
If you look at my bookie bag, thank you. I don't use those newfangled digital die.
Yeah.
yeah.
I use me
Yeah.
some old-fashioned D&D percentile.
I would prefer to, but I don't have time to go to my car.
Okay, right? Yes. I got a 94.
Yes!
Wow.
All right. So, that's really bad. That's so good. Okay. So the Mandalorian is going to probably take a bunch of damage, and I have to say probably because he has an ability called Stalwart Defender, which allows him to shunt damage onto his Mandalorian droid.
Wow.
So let me make those 2 checks. He gets 2 checks, and it's an incidental, but they're pretty hard piloting checks.
Ooh, bye.
Yeah,
Still
that's
awesome.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, that's how you want to.
What is that crit gonna do?
94 points?
Yeah, I will. So
That'll
That's
really
before
hurt.
the damage, right?
Yeah.
Uh, either, yeah, it's super bad.
Told you guys I didn't need your help.
So he takes the first
Me.
one, and he takes the second one. So he's taking all 26 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's probably dead.
No, he's got a really high soak.
What does the crit do?
But what the crit does is at the brink, every time he performs an action, he takes a strain. From now until the end of the combat.
Oh, yeah.
And his armor has taken eaten a bunch of that damage. So he currently, he takes.
Let's just say he's got 6.
like,
so he absorbs 12.
No, actually, he's got a soak of 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
The
so
Basilisk Riders are
16
pretty
out of that
hot.
They're
26.
super stout.
So
Yeah.
he takes 10?
Did you have any advantage left over at all?
No, I think that was
You know, she had 1 advantage left over.
Oh.
You want to give a blue die to maybe your old buddy Gaxkang?
Who's coming up right after?
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, and then a crit. So,
And I yell out, aim for the rider.
you scream out, aim for the rider as you fire. I guess like bolts from your heavy blaster rifle. They slam into the Mandalorian's armor. He seizes the reins, and you can hear the Basilisk War droid power up in betrayal. All right.
So that doesn't even knock him off of it?
It doesn't knock him off of it.
That was still cool though.
Yeah,
That's
he's
That's
so
all
hurt.
things that you can use your advantage for.
Knocking him off.
That kind of stuff.
Okay.
All right. Now, if I throw my spear, would that be a melee or would that be a short range check?
It's a short range attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up out of stealth and jump as high as possible and try to stab him.
All right.
All right.
So 2 red.
Yes, you're rolling against 2 red dice.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna commit a force point to mark for death.
All right.
So I'm automatically gonna get 2 advantage.
Okay, I like this.
Crit him again. Crit him again. Yes.
I'm gonna re-roll that
Okay.
Okay.
because I'm not taking that.
Because that's a
Yeah,
despair
that's an
and
awful roll.
stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Do it. You guys have 1 light side point, so you guys know.
That's more manageable. So I gotta push except for 4 hits.
Oh, so that's not a push.
No, I meant for advantage. I gotta push.
Oh, okay, but you still get 2, right? You still get 2?
No, because I got a total of 3 disadvantage and 1 advantage with the roll.
Okay.
So with the 2 advantage I get naturally, that's
Alright.
a push on advantage.
So-
But 4 hits.
Yeah.
4 hits.
4 hits is still great.
So
man.
what, so you have your one of your force die dedicated to Braun, right?
Actually, not dedicated to Braun, dedicated to Mark
Mark
for Death.
Oh, Mark for death. Okay.
But
Still did. How much damage?
can I spend 2 of those disadvantage for my spear's ability to make a loud bang?
It's not your disadvantage; it's their disadvantage. That's why.
Yeah, they have to. They roll disadvantage if they're
Like if they're rolling, yeah, if they're
Okay,
rolling to hit
cool.
you.
Wait, no, what? Wait,
If
what?
they're rolling to hit
Yeah, if
you,
they're rolling
and
to hit
they,
you.
and they get to disadvantage, you can
Yeah.
use that to activate your weapon's ability to make it harder for them to do stuff going forward.
No, it's spend 2 disadvantage from any combat check with this weapon. Never produce a loud noise, spooking nearby animals, and adding 2 black to the user's next survival check in the area to hunt or track prey.
That's
Oh, so it's you. So it makes
So,
it
yeah.
harder for you to do your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
survival
can.
checks.
All right, okay.
That's
So
cool.
that means I got 4 hits with 2 advantage. So a crit.
But
No.
isn't that gonna...
Yeah,
That's
so
on
I'm,
your-
I'm, I'm spending 2
He's asking
disadvantage.
if he can sacrifice the disadvantage to give himself that specific.
Oh no, you can't
Yeah.
do that.
No?
No,
Okay.
because they cancel each other.
Okay.
It's a nice, dude. Either
Yeah.
way, you did 4 points
Yeah.
on additional. How much?
Which
does your-
Let's see.
what's your spear do?
yeah? How much your damage on the
My
spear?
spear does 6 right now, but I also have.
4.
Uh,
10.
oh wait, no, I forgot to roll an extra blue die because I have quick strike.
Yeah, roll it.
A hit and another advantage.
Okay, nice.
So 5
let's
hits and
see.
1 advantage.
11.
So
11
I'm going to take
damage.
into consideration also lethal blows. That doesn't necessarily work right now. But death blow, after making a successful attack with a non-starship or vehicle weapon, the character may spend 1 destiny point to add damage equal to his willpower, which will be 3.
If you were to do that, you spend the last one.
So the last one.
And no, actually, I don't need precise aim in this case.
Okay, I guess he's gonna do it.
So 11 plus 3 is 14 points of damage.
So
Minus
5 hits.
8, so you did 6 points of damage.
So 5 hits at 6 damage.
It was 11 plus 3 because your will. You just said.
Yeah, minus 8 though, because he's got
Yeah, I
some.
know. So 14
That's
minus 8
6.
is still 6. You still did 6 points of damage to him. That's great.
5 times?
Yeah.
No, just once.
Oh.
He's not hitting like you.
Yeah.
You slam your spear into the.
It does have Pierce 2 also.
Okay, he's got Beskar armor.
Nice.
But yes, that he is not doing very well at all. You slam your blade. You run up the back of the Basilisk War Droid, and as you get behind him, you slam your spear into his back. It buries into his armor, and the Mandalorian screams. He turns back towards you. And who would like to go next?
I'm going to spend that last advantage and give it to Kieran.
All right.
Okay. I'm stealthed right now. So I'm going to come up and...
Finish him off.
Yeah. This guy's...
Finish him.
I'm gonna jump out of stealth and go... and like do my attack.
All right. Yeah. Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
So
You're rolling
you're
against 2
six.
red. I feel like this dude is gonna be super dead very soon.
Nice, and then roll the red again. But that's okay. Guess what?
What?
You still cancel out that despair with one of your hits.
Okay.
So
I got.
But you still have a despair, right?
He rolled a despair, but he got the hit. Doesn't that cancel it out?
It cancels the failure.
It cancels the
but
failure.
The
but
despair is the only failure that he got.
Well, no, I'm saying like just
Yeah,
like
then you can make
if
something.
you got a triumph,
No.
you can
Okay.
cancel the success on a triumph,
The
but you
bag
still get the
everything.
effect of a
you still
triumph.
get the
Gotcha.
The
yeah.
same thing happens
Okay.
with despair.
Well, he rolled a despair, but it's canceled out. He rolled a despair and a disadvantage, but it's canceled out by the hit and the disadvantage.
Yeah.
But he still got
It's-
a hit and 3 advantage. So
Awesome.
It'll still be a crit.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So go ahead and roll your crit. He's been critted on once already, so you get to add 10 to that. How much? What's the base damage of your weapon, or how much damage are you doing right now?
Base damage is 7.
7. Okay. So and then
he's
how
got
many
breach.
successes did you roll?
He's
I
got
do have breach.
But this person's in Beskar armor, so he's going to ignore. He's going to ignore just 5 points of that because that's what Beskar does. It's
Okay.
only half as good as Cortosis.
So you said what was what?
So how many successes did you roll on your actual roll?
I rolled 3 successes.
Okay, so you're going to do 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So minus.
So 10 points of damage of this crit. What was that, 49?
Mhm.
Alright, so I got
49 plus
Plus 10.
10.
So 59.
So that'd be
That's a good
59. That is an agonizing wound. The target increases the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1 till the end of the encounter.
That's
But
fantastic.
that doesn't actually matter because as you clamber up on top of the Basilisk War Droid, strike your lightsaber and move it through his body. He's not wearing his helmet, so you sever his head from his body.
Yes!
He falls to the ground, super dead.
Yes.
The war droid begins throwing itself around, and with that despair, you're off of its back.
Fuck.
Okay, and that was on 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, he would have gone on 3-1, so he's not.
Woo!
So on 2,
Oh
what would you
no.
guys like to do?
Oh no.
We got to power down this war droid.
What do you power it down?
Or ride it.
It's a droid.
Yeah.
I've
pilot?
got
You got pilot service?
Who's
I
got
was
pilot?
gonna try and slice it.
Piloting.
Yeah, but you still have to slice it first, right?
Yeah.
I pilot.
I don't know anything about this thing. I just think we need to just...
I've got
I just think it's
planetary
cool.
piloting.
There's a wild war droid. Do we want to be anywhere close to this thing?
No.
You know,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we
So,
can run.
so
It's got
Mishra,
missile
you
tubes.
know when the riders of basilisks aren't just mindless droids. They're very close to their riders. When the riders are slain, they go crazy,
Oh, boy.
and they won't. They're very hard to slice. Getting to the actual circuitry inside of them is nearly impossible when they're actually fighting back.
There's not some override core code as a Mandalorian I can.
So the droid it has a bonded relationship to its rider.
Right, but what if I'm fighting next to this guy and then shit goes wrong? Surely there's something in that we would be able to do to keep the thing from wigging out and taking out other Mandalorians.
You'd kill you'd kill the war droid. Because the war
that's-
droids are bonded with their...
That's our option?
Yeah, that's your option. You're Mandalorians. These are the steeds for Mandalorians. They're just as fierce as Mandalorians.
Yeah, I get that.
I know, that's the hard
that
know where
doesn't mean
redundant
it's
sees-
smart.
Well, yeah.
it's smart enough to kill a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it is smart enough to murder a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And it has 2 missile tubes, and it is ready to rock and roll. And
guess
I'm
I'm
going to
a-
go in 2 actions. So, who's
Rocky.
going?
I guess I'm gonna look at my master. Just like,
Your master is gonna... Well,
I mean, I'm gonna go also. If she's going, I'm going. So
I mean, yeah,
we'll
she-
step out together.
I guess she arcs her lightsaber, and she rushes out.
Yeah,
Into
we
the,
both step out
out of
together.
the
We're
hole.
just like,
Wait.
we
I just
both
remembered.
start.
Rafi's a really good meat shield.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
You survived this long.
I mean, from not
All right.
being shot at, it's super
So,
great. So let's do it.
So
Okay.
you want you and your master to go on 2-2?
Sure, we're gonna
All
run
right,
out there.
Make your roll to attack the Basilisk
do
droid.
this thing.
It's attacking the Basilisk droid is only 1 red die.
But can you survive
Yes!
missile launches?
That's great.
We're about to find
Can
out.
you survive missiles?
Yes.
We're about to find out.
Maybe.
Is there a deactivate button that you know of?
There is no deactivate.
There's
Yeah, it's called
no.
the lightsaber.
I didn't realize that we were gonna actually be fighting this thing.
Yeah, the deactivate button is right in the center. It's right in
Any of
the
your
corner.
Jedi powers make you strong enough to wrestle it?
Yes.
The force die that I'm committing to sense makes it harder to hit me.
Yes, it does.
So, all right. Difficulty 1 red, correct?
Difficulty is 1 red.
All right. I guess like as we leave the thing, like both of our lightsabers essentially like hum together in unison. I'm gonna like fall back a bit and let her move forward, and like call her names like Master Iskander, and like she's gonna I guess like move her hand out behind me, and with enhanced strength, I'm gonna put my foot like in the palm of her hand. And she's gonna launch me over her shoulder at the thing. I'm gonna fly like lightsabers like screaming in the air, and I'm gonna like cut at one of its legs, trying to pull its gaze away from her.
All right.
Very cool.
Oh no! Oh wait.
My favorite thing is the
Okay. 1 hit, 3 advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Crit.
All right, so I guess I'm. Oh no, I can't crit it because I
Why
didn't
not?
get enough hits.
You-
Oh no, it's
you
advantages
did.
that do the crits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh okay, yeah, sure.
Do you have Falling Avalanche?
I sure do.
Do you want to use that?
All right.
Ooh.
So I guess like instead of going directly at it, I go up in an arc, and as I reach like the top of the arc or whatever, basically gonna move like a move into a practice motion. My blade of plasma close to my chest. Move like Iskandar School of Monster Slaying, Form 777, Falling Avalanche.
All right.
And I'm gonna take 3 strain, and I'm gonna use all these for the crit. So I'm gonna do what? 8
Percentile.
base plus
Bronze.
Roll
12.
bronze, so
Nice.
12.
Woo!
I need some. Can I use your dice? Your D100?
My percentiles?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Roll to activate that crit.
D100 is a very large dice.
Yeah, they're like
2.
a golf ball.
2. They also suffer a strain.
You strained the droid.
That's how that goes.
As you're thrown in the air, Master Iskander rolls underneath the belly of the droid. She moves flat for a moment and swipes out twice with her lightsaber, and then rolls from underneath it.
Cool.
All right. She stands. All right, and then on 1, 2.
Yes. I will erupt from under the earth on the back of the Kiltic, launch myself, leaping up at the thing, and I'm going to go for the sweet spot underneath the missile tubes. So that way, if it launches any missile tubes, it's going to activate on us and not like at a distance.
Okay. Do it.
Wow, that was a lot of advantage.
That was
That's a lot of advantage. I hit it. Let's
critted
see.
like crazy,
Yeah, I did crit like crazy. So 2 hits with 5 advantage.
Oh my.
Okay.
So that will be 9 damage, and I will apply all 5 advantage. Actually, 4 advantage to boosting up those crits,
Okay.
and 1 advantage to giving myself back a strain.
Okay. Cool.
So
How much damage do you total?
9.
9. All right.
So how exactly is damage calculated again?
Base damage plus hits.
Magic.
Actually, I'm going to apply one of those to the crit, and the other I want to try to sunder something, a missile tube or some kind of a weapon.
Yeah.
Something
Do you,
that-
all right.
Straight
So
up
do you?
missile
I mean, because you sunder on one, you can apply all 4 sunders to
to something and destroy it.
to something and destroy it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
That would be better.
What do you, so it has 2 missile tubes and 1 heavy repeating blaster.
I will
Which
take
one?
out the heavy repeating blaster.
That was so good. That was so good. You erupt from the ground, and you, I guess, are thrown from the back of the Kiltic towards the basilisk. It's flailing, and you can see its heavy repeating blaster. It begins taking aim. One of the lights flashes at Kieran. Kieran looks up, and you slash at it. You cut one of the top tubes off it and slice downward, and you cut through the very front of the repeating blaster. It falls to the ground. You drive your lightsaber in between the 2 missile tubes into the thing's guts.
Yes.
Whee!
All right. Okay, who am I going to attack? Oh, what's up? I'm going to attack you. No, I'm going to attack the guy that's in the really
take
big
me?
armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say, why would we
Go after the tank.
him?
Get some.
All right. Actually,
The one who
1,
critted it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just roll a d6.
Oh okay.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
how did you get 6?
Because Master Scander.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Visible friend.
4, 5, 6.
What about Syndra?
She's
not there.
She's off doing her thing. Man.
Yeah.
She's doing special forces with all the Celtics.
Yeah.
She's making a system of tunnels so that way we can travel beneath the earth so that way we can't get annihilated.
Okay.
That's what she's been doing.
A
And it's very
series
smart.
of tubes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to.
An
I
underground
mean,
highway.
like it attempts to power up its heavy repeating blaster and it can't. So it wheels on Gaxkang and it swipes at him with its claws.
Now remember, I do have a defensive melee of 2.
All right. You have defensive melee of 2.
Yep.
And do you upgrade any of my purple dice with sense or anything like that?
No, wait, I do have a voice point that I don't have committed anymore because the last guy's dead.
Yeah. Do you want to put that on sense to make it?
Does a sense basic power allow me to do that?
No.
No? Then I can't do it.
All right.
Wait.
Yet. Can't do it yet.
So I am going
Since you're not there
to
yet.
hit you with 1 success, and I'm going to activate Linked on my claws.
What?
So I'm going to do 9 points of damage to you, and then another 9 points of damage to you. But you use soak, and you subtract from that.
So, good for you.
Oh, sweet Christ.
What's your soak?
A soak is 5,
Good.
so I'm going to take 8 total. I'm half dead.
That's okay. You're
Yeah.
still all alive.
That's also
Yeah.
half alive.
That's
You,
pretty good, man. You take
I'm
8
sick of this
points and you're
positivity.
half dead.
It spins on you and it swipes its claws at your midsection, cutting into your Mandalorian armor. It tries to pin you, but you get out from underneath it. And we are now back at the top of initiative.
all right.
And I yell out, move
Kieran-
faster.
You feel something move through the Force, and you can feel Masters Oogway's energy for a moment.
Oh.
And then that sensation, it goes away.
Oh.
It's gone, leaving a void.
You guys have now 3 additional light side points because you guys were all out. Yeah.
Jeez.
All right.
I'm gonna fall to the ground, gripping at my chest.
I thought
I think someone has been watching a certain film about a raccoon bear that does martial arts.
Who? What?
What? Never mind.
What?
Don't worry about that.
Panda.
I don't understand that at all.
Master Oogway?
I was thinking.
Oh, right. Okay, got
You
you.
just not got that?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh my goodness. All right.
No.
So
Anyway.
No, I didn't. What? All right, just
all right.
Top of the round.
Yeah, top of the round on
Good
6.
morning to you.
Do you want to strike with the power of Master Oogway channeling through you? When you use the Force? Or do you need a moment?
I need a moment.
Okay.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
I guess I will.
Or I can if you want me to.
If you think you can give me advantage,
I'm just trying to get Sunder.
yeah, go for it.
What are you trying to do?
I will try to take out. You know what? I'm going to try to take out one of those limbs. If it's got linked like that and it's doing 18 points of damage, and we're all engaged
Several
with it,
damages.
I'm trying to cut off one of the claws.
All right, let's do it.
So I'm focused on that.
Make your roll. You get one. You have roll one against one red die.
All right. All right. Can I aim first since I'm not maneuvering?
Yeah, you can.
Sweet. And that blue.
I don't know, I thought that would work. Somebody-
Yes!
Ooh.
That is awesome. Okay,
think
so
it's
that's
very
I'll
good.
take it out. Okay, so that would be 2 hits, an advantage, and a triumph.
All right.
So 2 hits makes it 9 points, or actually I guess 3 hits because of the triumph.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 10 points of damage. More importantly, the triumph is the triumph. So I am, instead of critting it, slicing off one of those limbs.
Okay.
So that way it's not going to double claw anybody anymore.
All right. You.
You have
I
an
guess
advantage left, right?
Yeah.
I do have an advantage. Yes, I'm going to give you a boost.
You roll like towards one of its claws off of its side, and you sweep up with your lightsaber, like severing its the claws from one of its arms. It begins moving the arm towards you, and you sweep the lightsaber across its midsection, cutting its hand free.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna commit a force die to brawn, or
Okay.
I'd say enhance to upgrade my brawn by 1.
Okay.
So that means my damage is gonna go up by 1 as well.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, and I, even though it's not a monster hunter strike from Mr. Iskander, I will say, Master Itching's Destroyer! And give you a wink.
What's the damage?
The damage on
The
what?
difficulty.
The difficulty is 1 red die.
Okay, cool.
Get it, George. Get it.
Okay, so right, that's gonna go there, and that is gonna translate into what am I doing?
Hit it. Do it. Destroy it.
So that's gonna be like that. Cool. So I got 3 crits, and 4 hits.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the crit, and I have vicious 2.
Okay.
Um,
And it's been crit on once.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
an additional 10, so it's like you have vicious 40.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Or 4.
You want to maybe make me this percentile die roll?
Yeah.
You did
Come
how
on.
many crits? 2 or
Or no, 2 actually. I think you said 2 crits or 3 crits? 2?
3? George, what were your crits?
I do. I've had 3 advantage, so
He's adding the 2.
yeah. So 1 crit.
Okay, so 1 crit,
Yeah.
plus that is that's 20, so yeah, plus 40.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, so
Yeah,
roll your percentile.
wait. Plus lethal blows, which adds another 10.
Okay,
It's 50.
so it's 50.
Yeah.
thought that was with that.
And
So we're only base 2.
All right.
Plus that's 3.
Let's get this
right,
percent.
precise aim as well.
That ignores one of its defenses.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't actually have any defense die.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So, may I use your percentile? And I'm gonna add what 50 to this?
Yes, add 50 to that roll.
Oh, it also has Pierce 2 as well.
Okay, cool.
Well,
cool.
yeah.
4.
4.
4.
54 ain't bad.
54.
But it makes it 54.
So 54 is a fearsome wound. Until the target increases the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. It's a bad wound.
It's okay
You-
though, but it's still a crit,
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
adds to the next
Yeah,
one.
it adds to the
that
next
person.
one.
Would I be able to
We're gonna keep the party going.
Destiny die that?
No.
No. Okay.
All right.
I mean, you wait, you want to re-roll a crit?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Something
no,
else.
that's
Awesome.
no,
No.
Do we have any more?
You guys have
we
3.
just got
Oh,
3
okay.
from
Oh, that's
Master-
right, we just got-
Master.
I'm going next.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
I'm going next.
I want to Gax King it.
I'm gonna go. No, Master Oogway!
Uh,
You promised we'd meet again!
You will.
Ah, you liar!
Force Ghost.
Alright, so
Kind of super
So
obvious
now-
this line.
I'm
Yeah, really.
totally upset. My first instinct is to just bash this thing because I'm just very emotional right now. And so
Like force move bash it? Or?
kind of like that. But if this is possible with the Destiny die, my force move is gonna temporarily go for more of a crushing thing than a move thing.
Ooh.
Can I do that?
Just move its outsides to its insides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you. I'll let you do
That's
some
the
of that.
anger that I got. From
But yeah, you're gonna take conflict.
I understand.
Yes.
Gonna
All
make
right.
its intro.
I'm very conflicted right now.
All right. Well, yeah. Make me. You're gonna roll against discipline.
Okay.
It's 1 purple die.
Congratulations.
Gotcha.
It's a robot.
Great. 2 yellow.
Yes.
Pretty upgraded.
No, Master Oogway! Going back to the sword! Alright.
Whee!
So I got 2 hits with Dark Side Point. That's fitting.
Okay. You want to use? You're using that dark side point, yeah?
Yeah, I'm using it. I want to crush the thing with the Force, man.
All right. You begin. You reach with the force into the space that was created by all the lightsaber scores on its Beskar armor. And you grab at the circuitry and the guts inside of it. You pull upwards and you draw through its back a large cluster of circuitry, and as it's drawn from its back, you can see the basilisk begins shuddering violently. It moves in the air in front of you, and you push it into you push it into a small crumpled ball that falls to the ground. The lights on the basilisk droid, they begin to fade out.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick it.
I'm
You,
left like. Temporarily fall to one knee. I'm drained and I'm very emotionally distraught right now.
Hey, don't be so melodramatic. I know.
You do know how it feels.
Mine's
Or do
dead.
you?
He doesn't know how it feels.
Right. I put one hand on your shoulder. Gax King, there is a time for biting sarcasm, and then there is not.
Is the thing
Now is
dead?
not the time.
You make your way over to the Mishra makes your way over to the Basilisk War Droid, and it's still, and inert. And I mean, these are your beasts, you know,
Right.
like it feels care for its rider, and it fought till its last.
Yeah.
Can I give it a? Can I do a mercy kill?
Yeah, you can.
Just, you know.
You
I understand.
You set your I guess your heavy blaster rifle against the side of it, and you can feel vibration through the barrel, and you pull the trigger, and the lights in its eyes go out. And as they go out, you hear other noises. I mean, like over the comms in your helmet.
Oh, the other.
I'm going
The
to grab that
basilisks.
helmet for Rafi and say we need to move. Let's move quickly.
You get. We're having trouble contacting that outrider. Send 3 inbound, and I'm going to give you guys all your destiny points back.
Oh no!
But I also have to
Need
call
to-
game there.
Oh no!
Yay! All right.
I have a question, real quick.
I was gonna
How do
say-
we settle conflict? Or is that for
Okay,
next?
so yeah,
I was
we're
gonna
gonna
ask
settle
you that.
conflict. How much conflict do you currently have?
I
You
think
have
3 or 4, something like that.
You have
I don't know.
6.
I have
And then
6.
you have
two.
what?
Yeah.
So
Did
roll
the
me
scanner say anything or make any reaction when I did that
to what?
to me?
No.
It's like okay.
Oh, did you crush the thing? I mean, I imagine she.
Wait, no, I had 5.
Oh, you have 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So roll me a d10. Tell me if you get higher than a 5.
I can have the.
Yeah.
Yes,
roll me a
D10 's
d10.
higher.
D10.
Yeah, D10.
Thank you. Bane of my existence. 5.
You got a 5. All right, you're good. Like I said, you're good. You have to roll higher than I think you only took 2 conflicts. Yeah.
So I roll higher than 2.
Roll higher than a 2.
I got a 9.
Nice. All right. So the two of you have managed to resolve your the conflict that you've picked up this session. So you, I guess, you don't. The dark side doesn't find purchase in your spirits.
Okay.
So, but that can go either way, and I can also just give you guys more conflict. But I feel like for right now we're rolling this stuff.
Do whatever.
I mean, we may get more conflict next week.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to happen because it's going to be the last. It's the last one. It's the last one. This was the before the last. This is next week's the last
my
episode.
God.
Yes,
So
we
yes.
are the last nights of Cathar.
Next
Last
week
night
is
of
the
Cathar.
last night of the last nights of Cathar.
All right. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in.
All right.
Thank you guys.
It was a
Thank
pleasure
you.
having everybody out.
Remember, Neighborhood Studio, we are your place to help aspiring creatives become working creatives. Feel free to contact us either through the website, neighborhoodstudioatlanta.com, neighborhoodstudioatlanta.com. Of course, you can always email me, Bob at neighborhoodstudioatlanta. Thank you again to our sponsors, Meeple Madness in Brazelton, where you can find all your greatest minis. Always check out your local gaming shop. And of course, feel free to contact us anytime. We can be a resource to you. And if you're interested in gaming or acting or voiceover, whatever, come to the neighborhood.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm enthusiastic, I swear.
Before we go, there was a question from the chat that came in too late for the
What's up?
break.
Okay. Okay. What was the question?
Common Curtis in the chat would like to know everyone's favorite Star Wars race.
Star Wars race.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, let's do
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I guess,
Hi,
yeah,
Curtis.
it. What? Who's starting? I mean, I'll do it. Let's just do
Hello. What's your favorite? Go. Yeah. Go,
No,
Josh.
I guess I always like human characters. Star Wars is as colorful as the universe is. I like probably humans and Chiss best.
Okay.
Chiss. Yep. Chiss, huh? I'm going to say Nautilin. Come on.
They're dope.
Nautilin.
They're
They're
dope.
amphibious.
I'm a little torn between mine because I've always had a really nice affinity towards a Zabrak, but I also find I can see the utility behind Ethorians and
The mouth, like the
yeah,
hammerheads?
yeah. Like speaking from a
Truth
less
Buffalo.
less fancy kind of
That's
thing,
the best.
they're perfect druids.
Those guys
right?
are always picking out the side of their
Yeah.
mouth.
And,
Oh my goodness, Josh. Oh my goodness.
and oh man, I can't remember what was that third. I had another in my head. I can't remember. Oh, the Miraluka. They're vastly infinite. They're so fascinating.
Super cool. Right.
Cool.
Humans and droids, really.
Yeah.
Really? You
Yeah.
guys droids?
The
Totally.
droids, man. They're
Nice.
so
To
interesting.
be fair, AK-47 had the
Oh
best
my-
personality.
Bag.
It was good.
All right, and mine I'm gonna have to say is Arcanian and Frioran.
Wow, Fjords are dope.
Wait, well, since we're doing more than
Fjords are
one, in that
bananas.
case, I'm going to have to say Togruta, because they're all about the pack.
Togruta are nice.
Twi'leks, because they're sexy. Come on.
Not the men.
Children, let's
Even the-
not
no.
forget, like, you know, some of the more important ones.
Rule 34 Twilight.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! Did it just go to
Twi'lek
the?
and Togruta.
Is it the
wanna
late
say-
night portion of the stream? It's like after hours.
yeah.
It's like the silk stockings
It's after
part
10 o'clock.
of the stream.
Let's not forget our Ewoks. That's what I gotta say.
Whoa. We don't talk about
Everybody
Rule 34 and
needs
go
somebody
Ewok.
to hug.
That's very true.
Okay.
All right.
And that's why you have a Wookiee.
No, Wookie hugs you back. You don't
Hey
get to
guys,
hug again.
thank you guys so much for checking
right.
us out. We super appreciate it. Good night.
Common courtesy is my
Fun
boy.
game.
Yeah, that was
Very
good.
fun.
That was good. That was really, really good.
Thanks for letting me come play.
Yeah, thank you for coming to play.
Fun character.
Can you come play next week?
I've told my boss, yes, I'd like to.
Excellent.
So,
Super good.
Yes, all right.
I mean,
Abby.
yeah, again,
Hey, what's up?
it's a story.
So, you tell your boss, like,
How
move
was
or be
experience?
moved.
Oh yeah, you guys get experience. So you guys get experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are going to be getting for this game.
A lot happened.
This is pretty. I mean,
We fought a Jedi Master.
Like
we
two
fought
of
a-
us died.
Two
we fought a
Jedi
Basilisk.
Masters.
oh yeah, you guys get 60 XP. For
Yes!
this game. So
We're
it's going to bring you
doing
to
it.
150 XP. You guys will be at that night level for the starting
That's cool.
thing. So.
Awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
That is
yeah.
cool.
I'm ready.
Yes.
I am prepared to have a very interesting and showy
60.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. The next game is going to be a lot of fight. It's going to
Yeah.
be
Alrighty.
so
Well,
much
it's a good
fight.
thing I went ahead and ordered my own pack of Star Wars dice then.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
All right, Abby.
That's awesome.
Let's hear it for Amazon!
Let's hear it
Yeah.
for making the investment right away. George, I didn't know you ordered some too. Is that yours?
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago.
No, you had your dice roller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had this.
I didn't know that.
He was only using the dice.
I
roller
never
for
knew
his,
that.
All right. Keep.
For
Nice.
for
All right.
Bob.
I
You're
didn't-
usually so observant. What happened?